Hello, hello, everybody. How you doing? How you holding up?
Greetings.
Oh my goodness!
Mm.
Look at all these wonderful people. How you doing, guys? Hey, yo, Vika, how you doing? Hello, hello. All right, it's all working on all sides. Let me know if there's any hiccups on the audio or the visual. I might be pushing the computer.
I can hear you just fine.
Ooh,
And
excellent.
I'm just going to go test 1 2 3, test 1 2 3.
That's
Should yeah,
Yeah.
can people hear me on stream as well?
Oh, you're doing the test for me. Oh, all right. Sounds okay. Sounds good to me.
Yeah, I think it sounds good.
Excellent. All right, with that out of the way, I'm gonna go straight into the action, baby. Let's go. Let's freaking go, chat. Let's get hype. One more. Oh my goodness. You can hear your both. Audio is good to go. Let's go. Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Excellent.
Oh. Okay, no scuff. No scuff. You didn't see that. You didn't see that. There was definitely nothing happening in there.
Oh.
Hey, what are you holding right there? Can I have some of that?
Yeah, it's a cup of coffee. And obvious, and yes, you can have some of them.
You bought the coffee. Are you just waking up just now?
Yeah, although considering where you live in, I'm pretty sure that you have much better coffee than what we have here.
Well, actually, I live in. I'll have you know, I'm pretty sure the Americans in the chat can back me up. American coffee tends to be a very watery with no consistency. You gotta go to like a really not so mainstream store so you can have some good quality coffee. Saying, is this your daddy? Hello. What is that kind of question? What is this? Is a Vtuber interview. What? Show some respect. Well, I mean, are you my daddy?
Do you want to be?
I'm sorry. I don't think to put you in an awkward situation.
The thing is, I got to ask, right?
I'm sorry.
So I actually got asked this question for many times, right?
Okay.
And I had to look up why. At one point, I had to look up the meaning of daddy that people keeps on asking on my chat as well. Can you be my daddy? Right? And I had multiple answers according to Mr. Google. So yeah, so nowadays whenever people ask, "Go, can you be my daddy?" I'll just ask them, "Do you want to?"
Oh, goodness gravy. Can he be? I think Chad would ask the question over and over, and everybody would probably. Not everybody. I'm not gonna judge, but I can see when I'm stumbling. Hi, everybody. How y'all doing? We shouldn't be doing this so quickly. We are here today on a Vtuber interview. I am your host for today, Cyber Sane. And who is this wonderful individual next to me? Can you please introduce yourself to the chat?
Hello, everybody. My name is GoldGuardian, often mistaken as either Markiplier or Cop's husband. I am neither of them. Do not worry. I am a giant robot VTuber, or in Japanese terms, a super robot VTuber from the far fringes of the galaxy. And
Yo, that's amazing.
Yeah. I think that's about it for my introduction, actually.
No, excellent introduction, honestly. You went straight to the point. You gave us a very, very unique piece of your streaming lore already. So, for those of you who are not familiar with what's going on right now, I run a show called the VTuber Interview Show, VTuber Chat Show, and that one is when we gather VTubers from all across the net. We're all across universes and galaxies. And today we are gathered here so we can say hello to the incredible Gold Guardian who has come here from across the galaxy to meet with the Net City. How many inches away is edge of the galaxy? How many inches away? I mean, how far of the galaxy would this be? The galaxy is infinite, you know, so you'll never know how many multiverses there are out there. So it's infinite or finite. I wonder how is this stream gonna be going with the lore?
I actually have an answer for that, right? Because, because this is part of my lore as well. Whenever people ask how far away is the far fringes of the galaxy, or the other terms for it is basically the far edge of the galaxy, right? But the best answer I could give is that humanity has a certain deviation to charted galaxies. So there is an available map, I believe, accessible on the internet, on the amount of galaxies that have been charted by the humanity, right? But beyond that, humanity hasn't started charting more, okay? But at least from the knowledge that me and my people have, right, beyond the charted galaxy of humanity, we have an area called the Void Zone. The Void Zone, where everything is pitch black darkness. But beyond that area of the Void Zone is actually more uncharted galaxies. That is where I originate from.
Uncharted galaxies. Oh my goodness.
Pretty much.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. And
sorry.
No, go ahead.
But anyway, yeah. When people ask how, then there's the question when people ask, how is it that out of so many uncharted galaxies from the Void Zone, and I somehow decided to show up here on Earth, right?
Yeah.
Well, to answer that, that's why we call it plot armor.
Oh my goodness! You're already expanding like your lore very very far and wide when it comes to like VTube. You're doing it way more than people that I have met in 2 years of VTube, and it's incredible. And I love it. I love the passion behind your entire like theme.
Yes, thank you.
It's good. It's amazing.
Thank you much.
The voice zone. No, it sounds like where I came. I came out every time I see Twitch. Yeah, we're definitely that makes perfect sense. The plot armor for the classic plot armor. Plot armor. The lore is Chef's kiss. Absolutely. Yo.
Thank you.
Very important. Very important note. So, you're giving us already like pieces of the lore. That's like you're getting ahead of the questions that I usually ask, and that's great. Honestly, that helps me a lot because I want to get to know you, and I want people to get to know you a lot. As much as we can, but of course in all the different directions. And one of the questions that I'm going to ask you right now, I noticed that are you more of a YouTube streamer, by the way?
For the moment, yes. I actually have. At some point, I actually have an active Twitch account, right?
Okay.
And because I decided to give Twitch a go due to an older friend actually wanting me to try it out, and it's good because Twitch has a much easier setup compared to YouTube, where you have to click this and that in order to set up your stream. With Twitch, it's it's as easy as pressing a button. You don't even have to make a waiting room like what YouTube does, right? But the majority of my community is found upon YouTube, right? And at least from my point of view, because YouTube has a much bigger Asian fan base. Yeah. And I mostly stream on Asian times, right? So I kind of didn't pick up my Twitch, especially after that one announcement, that several announcement, which makes a Twitch streamer's life more difficult, right? Especially especially to female VTuber models, which has a tendency to show too much skin, for example, right? So
Oh,
no, no, I don't mean to make this awkward. It's actually pretty important, because what am I going to do if I invite such VTuber one day as a guest in one of my streams, and I have it on Twitch? Yeah, YouTube somehow has a much more lenient policy to it.
yeah. I know that's what you mean. Yo, what is the yo? What's good? And you dig this guy absolutely. Thank you for all the information. So that confirms it. So I pinned a very specific post for the Twitch people. Anyone watching on Twitch, go check out Gold Guardian on YouTube and give them a subscribe. And for those of you who may be watching this on the VOD on YouTube later, or if you stop by here, please go check out the description, and I also tag Gold Guardian in the title as well. It seems that we have some pin posts in here, some highlights.
If I reach 1,000 subs on YouTube, I will perform an ASMR stream.
Oh, that's a challenge. Let's go.
Yes.
Follow everywhere already. Absolutely. Thank you, Vika. Thank you. Oh my goodness. I want to give like a shout out to like 1 million peoples. However, I am going to be giving a huge shout out to the lovely hold on. Hey, they're right here. Let me copy paste Saint. Oh my god, I'm so slow. I'm gonna need help from one of the mods to check out Falco, who's in the chat as well. Hello, Falco Akataka. I see them right there. Familiar face. Hello there. Why?
Yeah, it was Falco who introduced both of us first, I think.
Yeah, pretty much. Like I've seen you around the socials, like on Twitch and not Twitch, sorry, Twitter, X. However, I'm all over the place, but thanks. The biggest highlight to get to know you and in your content in general, who introduced me was of course Falco, which is another hero VTuber. Who you look very intimidating. Has people called you a villain before by accident, or was it usually goes the other way around?
There are some point, right, where people did call me a villain by accident.
Oh,
right.
Snap. I mean, like in like the lore, or like someone in the chat?
It's
Both?
not the law. It's more like stream shenanigans.
Oh, I see. You were probably doing like some mischief. Like I'm usually known. Hey, I don't want you to put justice on me. I don't want you to put justice on me. However, I'm a bit of a cheeky villain myself, because these people need to be disciplined. Just being the VTuber that I am. That's usually how it goes around here. And thank you for the shout out. Thank you. I go check out Falco as well if you want to see more awesome VTubers of this theme that you're looking at on stream. There's a special theme today. Actually, every collab that I've done in this week has a unique theme. So because we had Wispy Witch, and which is an amazing VTuber that owns a parlor, and we also had Excelsis and Dolly, an AI VTuber duo who were very, very peculiar, and everything happened in like a casino and a theme. And now we are here. Where are we right now? This is like one of the corners of the galaxy, and we just happened to meet up in here. I just love building VTuber lore as I do like different collabs. Like, where has Saint been right now?
It's a good setting. I mean, I technically do sometimes switch between Earth and some random corner in the galaxy.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Speaking of the corners of the galaxy, I'm a huge fan, and I said this already to you in a private pop call that I love your VTuber like lore video. And do you mind if we react to that a little bit on today on stream?
I am a little concerned if your viewers have already been reacting to it multiple times or not.
It'll be fine. But no, don't worry. If you're okay with it, you all have to check it out. It is amazing.
I think you will. Actually, I got a better idea. Hang on.
Idea for me?
Yeah, like on my 1.5 on the stream where I have my 1.5 model, right?
Yeah.
I actually have an update to the lore.
Really?
And I made a new lore video, and there's an interesting story behind this, right?
Okay.
So I was supposed to make a standalone video which is separate from the stream in order to in order to promote this lore video because this lore video, right?
Yeah.
Was made in an hour. It was
my goodness!
Cut shaved in an hour because my dumb ass was so what's the word for it? Because my dumb ass is so holed up with schedules and everything, right?
Yeah, I get it.
So I didn't make any final check or anything. I just made the absolute bare minimum in order to edit this video. Right. So yeah, you can see we can show the first lore video, right? if your viewers want to see it again, no problem.
Yeah, for sure.
And hang on, let me.
Don't worry about it. Take your time. If you want to get me that link so I can have it on access on the Discord, let me know. I'm here. I'm here looking at chat. A little concerned too.
Yeah, I have, but like I said, I have a second lore video basically. That's which is supposed to be an update from the first one. So you can show this as well. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yes, absolutely. So I will look for that, and I'm gonna take a small pause to read out some of the comments. We got a lot of wonderful people here showing up. Thank you all for showing support to the wonderful Gold Guardian and myself while we are doing this VTuber interview. Don't forget to check out the link on the pin post so you can follow Gold Guardian on YouTube. And also, yes, check him out on the socials. Check him out everywhere you can. And thank you all for the questions and the highlights. I will get to them right now. And even the ones that are not highlight, if anything stands out that I can check out, I will definitely will right now. And while we're looking for that video, hello, hi, how you all doing? How you all holding up tonight? How you doing today? Sonic fan asking me. I'm doing great. Let's go. And here we go. One of the highlighted redeems that we got over here. Scrolling all the way up, and this one is from the amazing Questionable Bard. How you doing? I hope you're doing fine. That's for 93.3 the LED Net City. Questions for our guest. The first question is, do you have your own giant mech that you pilot? Oh, they're asking if you're the pilot or if you're the machine. Actually, that's a good question. How big are you canonically? This is a mere projection. Probably we are not in accurate sizes right now.
I used to tell people that I am Mazinger size.
Which Mazinger? I think there's one that is like almost galactic size.
But then I completely forgot people will asking, wait a minute, which Mazinger? Because I always say Mazinger, right? But I forgot to specify which Mazinger. So lately I just came up with an actual number of 50 meters tall.
50 meters tall. Hold on.
Yes.
50 meters.
Yeah. So now I can basically confirm from myself that yes, I am canonically 50 meters tall on giant robot size, and I also have the ability to shrink myself to a much more approachable size. But People still say it's still tall. It's still too tall. So I am like 2 meters on
Chat
on
for the
supposed humans.
Americans, for the Americans in chat, the ones that only calculate on freedom units. That is 164 feet tall. Thank you for that. That's 164 feet. Gold God, hello Kylo. You were excited for this one. Ooh, there's another highlight right here. If you're matching your size, does that mean that we can use your mug as a jacuzzi? Heyo.
Please do not use my mug as a jacuzzi.
That means hold on.
This is getting weirder already, and now I have to ask, I have to ask this viewer, do you have a vor fetish?
But, excuse me, no, I did. I'm punching the table. I did not brought the war topic onto the stream. I did not bring that one. Thank you for the biddies. Holy shit! I did not. Becca,
I forgot to tell you as well because we were setting up so much in a hurry earlier. But yes, I am well versed in what humanity calls Rule 34. So be very careful. So be very careful when you ask me questions.
Why have you educated yourself in that kind of lore about the world? Why? And you said that so proudly. Why? It sounds so.
When I started, right, people would ask me all sorts of sus questions to the point where I got very overwhelmed. Right, so I figured in order to basically counter all the sus questions, I should become an even bigger sus.
Even bigger sus? No, I was not expecting to be out sus in this collab. I have been defeated once again. I'm gonna make you my nemesis if you keep it up. I'm gonna make you my nemesis right now.
Actually, you can rest easy, because even though I promised myself I'll be the biggest sus to counter all the sus, right?
Okay.
It doesn't mean that I will encounter big sussier people, which is actually what happened.
Yo, Haru, thank you for the follow, by the way. But yes, I cannot believe this is happening right now. And by the way, I'm joking about the nemesis part. I'm actually more chill than people might think that I am. It's not. It's a exception. What do you mean? Are you gonna accept this one? I know I said the daddy joke before. Now I'm afraid of this bad. Afraid? Don't be afraid. GoldGuardian is an absolute sweetie. Despite you hear all this. You hear this armor that I'm tapping on? The inside of this cold armor, there is a very warm heart, and I've gotten to know them over the past few days. So yes, they are an absolute sweetheart, right? Are you? No, are you? I'm gonna double check.
I am.
I am. They're not gonna deny that. Hey, no poking, me, chat. All right, so let me. I know that I there's questions. There's more questions in here. Let me get to the questions, and then we'll get to the video stuff. So let's get these out of the way. And also, thank you all so much for tuning in. Like I said, don't forget to check out GoldGuardian on the YouTube video, and the YouTube link that is right there on the top. We have another super important question. Oh.
I saw Falco's comment earlier just now, right? He says, "Yeah, Gold has been Earth for too long." He is correct.
Come on, Falco. Come on. Okay, so apparently, one more question for GoldGuardian. It says from questionable bar again. Super important, lore important. Do you prefer coffee, tea, or hot chocolate? And how do you like it? You know what? You can say this one. Like, what's your favorite hot beverage?
It depends on the mood. I mean, in the morning, like where I am right now, is currently 10:30 in the morning in Osaka, Japan, which is where I happen to be living. Right?
Oh my goodness!
I enjoy coffee as a morning beverage, dark, without any sugar or milk. Although the occasional milk coffee is actually okay with me as well.
Well, what is morning?
Yeah.
What is morning for me?
Yes.
I drink it all day. Yes, Corona. Yes, I see. I hear you. It does. Thank you for answering that question. Let's go rapid fire on some more questions. This one's from Neeps. Hello, Neeps. Thank you for the highlight redeem. By any chance, would Gold Guardian have any ties to any space police or alien giant bait heroes? Oh, wait, hold on. Space, are you familiar with any space police or alien giant base heroes? What does that exactly mean? Are you familiar with anything that was said in this question?
I understood what the question means. I think
Okay.
I also want to brought up one comment I saw earlier is
yes.
is that if I am also affiliated or somehow an offshoot of the tokusatsu genre called Metal Heroes, right?
Yeah.
So I'll start the answer with basically saying yes. My
Okay.
character model is heavily inspired by the Metal Hero genre, right? Of tokusatsu, basically.
Oh.
And in Metal Hero shows, right? There is a lot of there's a lot of things like justice or police organizations in
No.
in I keep on trying to look for the word for it, but what's the word? As far as I can remember, yes, there we go. As far as I can remember, there's been a lot of like justice-based or police-based organization in Metal Hero genres, right?
Yeah.
Although in my case though, I am not part of any intergalactic police, right? But we do, back where I came from, have our own galactic federation. When I say galactic federation, it's basically as far as our side of the galaxy can see. Earth isn't included there because a lot of members of our galactic federation does not even know of Earth's existence because it's so far out there beyond the void zone, right?
All right.
Yes, my homeworld is part of this galactic federation, and within my own homeworld, we have an order, a knightly order called Metal Knights, right?
Okay.
And
I see.
I am part of it basically. So yes, a galactic knightly order. Yes, I am part of it. I mean, if that answers your question.
It does. Honestly, to me, it does. And wow, you can defend yourself with a lot related lore questions, like more than I can ever do. Like in terms of organization, huge props and credit to you for like being able to answer all of this, because sometimes my Vtuber lore is like my Vtuber lore is that I made it the up. And it's like I just make it up as I go.
Not gonna lie, actually, you don't have to worry about that because along the way, some of my VTuber lore is actually also. Can I have the censor button? Made the up basically.
Yo, I timed that perfectly. We are synchronized. No, I just curse for the funnies, but you can say it. So it's bullshit. I'm bullshitting people. You can curse.
Yeah. Also, I have been looking for a way to set up like a soundboard for me to play around on stream, right?
Yeah.
I know Falco knows how to do it, but I keep on forgetting to ask him. So
new phone, who is? Somebody was calling him a second ago. Hey yo, and then there must have been wrong call. I don't want your insurance propositions. But thank you. Howdy, thank you. Welcome in. Hey yo, hold on. Hey yo, what is that response? I heard the Discord call. I started panicking. Yeah, somebody played a sound effect on my stream, but no. I think the most important thing about being a VTuber and having a lot of lore is just having fun with it, and you can make it up as you go, or create new one, or strengthening the lore the further you go if you want to. it's like not necessary, but some people love it and they're very passionate about it, and I respect that so much. Because somebody mentioned in the chat that you have a web comic as well, and is that true?
That is correct.
Oh my goodness.
I can actually give the link the link for it as well. It's on Webtoon.
Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah, you can give the link. You can give us all the link if you want. You can even write in the chat too. And oh my goodness gravy. Let me go back to the questions real quick. Let's see if there's anyone that I can tackle rapid fire.
It was actually for an old project, right? Just to see if people are interested in a webcomic and stuff. I already sent you the link to my second video. We can still react to the first video.
Yeah.
Like, right?
Absolutely. In a minute, I will do the whole setup. Thank you.
I'll also send you a link to my webtoon comic. It's called it's called Daily Life of a Super Robot.
That Daily Life of a Super Robot. This is amazing. Yeah. Oh my god, let me open this link in here.
As I introduce it to my Japanese colleagues, right? Super Robo no Nichijo.
Nichijo mentioned. Hello, base is heck. Oh my goodness.
Nichijo in Japanese means daily life of.
Yeah.
Right. It's basically that kind of situation when everybody and when everybody's asking Nichijo wa nan desu ka is basically saying how is your daily life, and you know.
Yeah, so I'm trying to set up something here quickly. My apologies, and are we gonna go? Yes, let's go. All right, so I moved us so that I can set up in the corner. You don't have to move your Vtuber. Leave it right there. I'll move it for you so that we can react. Oh my goodness! Now you look like a Transformers toy, or like a little Gundam. Because I put him in the studio to move you around.
Transformers, eh? Autobots, transform and roll out.
Wait, no! I accidentally attached GoldGuardian to my cape. Wait, hold on, come back here.
Oh. Saying where
I'm so sorry. Let me trick. No, you're good. You're good. All right, so we're going here, and oh my goodness, it is so difficult to. Oh, there we go. Now you're perfect right there.
I saw a question that has been trying to ask, right? I believe it's called from Papa Sam. Who would win between me and Momonga from Overlord? So Momonga. I happen to actually watch the Overlord anime as well, and all I can say is I quite enjoy Momonga as a person, and if anything, I would like to befriend him instead of having a power level contest with him. That's all I can answer.
Momonga. I love that character. Speaking of a different anime, you are very. I'm going to assume that you're extremely well versed in a lot of anime, right? Or what's your usual taste in anime?
I wouldn't say
I love Overlord.
Well. I wouldn't say extremely well versed, but more like I know things here and there, right? Because this is going to sound a little insulting, but whenever somebody comes up to me and go, I am extremely well versed in anime and manga, I'll be like, no, you do not. No, you don't.
Oh my goodness.
Because then I would ask that person, do you know anything about Tetsuji Nijuhachi?
Oh, gatekeeping. It's okay. Anime is weird anyways. Don't say that.
It's not necessarily gatekeeping, right? It's more like attempting to slap the elitists with a wet fish. Basically.
Oh heck yeah! Give him one of these.
Basically telling them, can you please not be weird for one fucking second? Basically, we have enough of those things in anime conventions of people being weird. You know, I've seen the weird stories from American anime conventions. We have
Yeah.
our own weird stories as well. You know, like weird people in conventions. Just stop. Wait, I see
Oh
my
my-
friend Garland. Hello, greetings.
Oh my goodness, Garland. Hello, welcome in. Oh my god. Chat, I'll be reading your questions too as I go along. We're taking a small pause so that we can react to some of the link sent to us by Gold Guardian. Once again, for the third time and one more time, please check out on YouTube. This is they got lots of things going on, and I love their content, and I'm so blessed to have them here today. Thank you for taking your time to enlighten our community with your information with all of this. Really appreciate it. Okay, look, we have this guy. I love this panel. I'm not sure if you can see where I'm scrolling in.
Yeah. So the idea behind this webcomic, right, is
Yeah.
that Ash Mish is my primary illustrator for this, right?
Yeah.
And Falco helped with the assets, right?
Yeah.
And in design, basically, even though Ash Mish is the illustrator, but my
Uh-huh.
overall look was originally designed by Falco.
Yes, that was one of the highlight comments by Falco. Like they
Yes.
help you
So
design the model,
So
right?
Falco is the concept artist, Ashfish is the illustrator, and the humor that you will see in this comic is basically all me. So I wrote the story.
It's very. Don't take this in the wrong way, Chat. You probably have seen this. You probably noticed this. I can't be the only one. You have, and I say this with the most respect and absolute admiration towards your personality. Your personality is so real when it comes to like it's so real, but it also fits you like 1000%. Like when we look at you, the things that you appreciate in like the media and also like in like the VTuber model and everything, and the way you speak really resonates with your VTuber, and I mean that with absolute respect. I'm not saying it in like a funny way. It did not sound funny, but hear me out. You're very we can say this. There's a bit of like a classic anime element, a bit of let's say a retro. Okay, fine, chat. I'm gonna stop the courtesy talking. You do have that boomer aura in you, and the way you speak about like modern things sounds like you're someone learning about the recent like recent media, and it confuses you sometimes.
No, you actually nail it on the head.
I nail it. It's like I have a question for you. Do you know what the meaning of the word skibidi? I think you answered that question just now. The light on your eyes have disappeared. Come back to life. Come back to life. Don't harm in this way, please. No. Socorro. Me muero. No puedo. Guys, I killed Gold Guardian. I can't have this happening. I said skibidi. I think they abandoned the robot. They pressed the eject button. They have left the galaxy. I can't. I'm sweating. Oh my god.
I decided to give my followers one day with the Gen Z brain rot. Right.
Oh wait, hold on.
And they all ask me who has been infecting my systems. And that particular word is skibidi, basically.
Ouch! When you said it, my heart just skipped a beat. I'm so sorry. I did not mean you to talk about that. I just wanted to see your reaction to modern media. You said you're familiar with like modern stuff earlier, and you were laughing so proud. But then I'm like, how much does the rabbit hole goes? The brain rot. I've got to get to Japan.
How has brain rot gotten into Japan? Well, here's the thing, right? Brain rot never left Japan, but the Japanese have their own brain rot. You know, just as cultural and technological advancement goes, I do believe that each nation in the world have their own brain rot, in a sense.
Yeah, it's so
Right.
true.
Like, I used to live in Indonesia for a very long time. Okay, and Indonesians have their own brain rot, basically.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I don't want to. If you have any Indonesian viewers, I'm probably not going to introduce you to the Indonesian brain rot, because they'll probably die from cringe.
Wait, are you saying that if you introduce Indonesians to my stream, they will drive from cringe? Am I that powerful?
No, if I introduce Indonesian brain rot to your stream, right? It will probably have a very reactive reaction. That's about it.
Oh, goodness gracious. Oh. Speaking of like things that are rotten in the side, chat, how are you holding up? And also look at this wonderful image. We're looking at right now, for those of you who are stopping by, we are looking at the daily life of a super robot. This is chapter 2. And here you see Gold Guardian saying, "Oh, for fuck's sake." I mean, I imagine it's the word fuck. And you were having your morning coffee.
Yes, that is pretty much my beef. That is what happens when I disclose my location. Morning coffee and suddenly random kaiju battle.
Morning coffee, random kaiju battle. Yo, kaijus.
Yeah.
Oh god, I love me kaiju. Chat, do you know what kaiju means?
And ever since I started living in Japan, nobody told me about a high intensity of kaiju population here. So it's a bit like,
oh goodness gracious! Of course.
Yes. So oh dear lord.
Oh, I love how you keep introducing like different characters. I saw your banner and you're like in your banner on Twitter. You have a really cool image where it's just you chilling with a bunch of other characters.
Yeah. So to basically explain those characters that you or other people can see on my banner, right? They are not VTuber characters, right? Not yet.
Ooh.
Actually, no. That banner are all VTuber characters. Now
I've seen you.
Now I can introduce them, right? The red one is obviously Falco, right? The middle one is me, okay. The lovely looking butler is Verin, who she is the one responsible for all my YouTube shots because she's the zoomer in our group.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, that's so great. Yeah. And who's this wonderful individual?
And the Kamen Rider looking person is Ashmish, my main illustrator. So
I seen him around.
So the thing is, this is just a banner image, right? Because if I can show you the bigger picture of this version, right? And due to our backgrounds, we are all sitting in an Asian coffee shop, basically.
Aw, that's so great. That's so great.
Yeah. So I think you can show the illustration to your viewers. I think the image of all these characters sitting in an Asian coffee shop may trigger something in your viewers because Asian coffee shops have a very specific aesthetic. That's all I can say.
Do you have the picture, by the way?
Yeah. Hang on. I'm sending it to you. Just
let me open some of these links so I can keep introducing more of your company. I think this is the video, the trailer model reveal. Ooh. So I opened that one. I would love to keep scrolling through all these comics and react to them. There's a lot of pages in here that you all can check out yourself on the links that we have dropped. I'm pretty sure that once I'm done with the YouTube video stream, I will drop also the link over there. You can continue from right there, everybody, because these are so beautifully drawn, and they got so it's great. It's great. Actually, I'm jealous. Not gonna lie, I would love to be creating some of this with all of the characters that I have in my own lore, and including mutuals that I met around. This is like really good dedications, and incredibly respectful.
The other banner that I was talking to you about, right, was actually my YouTube banner, which is this one that I sent.
Okay,
you.
I'm saving the images. Let me show them in stream.
Now this one has more characters from my lore.
Basically.
Okay. I was planning to introduce more of them in a lore stream, right? But you know, I somehow got really busy this year.
I'm looking at the second picture you sent.
So most of my stream nowadays is basically either just chill or gaming streams, just in order to fill up the stream time.
Understandable. You know, but sometimes, like I say this all the time, I understand that a lot of people would love to make something out of like the streaming, but it consumes so much time that you have to like kind of like balance around like the life and not lose your sanity with like how much you need to spend on time with this. Your passion is already telling. I can tell you that this is something that it shows a lot of it, but it depends how far you want to take it and how much you want to devote to it as well. But it is still respectable. The amount of work you have done in this is really, really amazing. We scrambled to do collabs. Scrambling is it's an understatement. I have collabs set up for 2025.
Bro.
Oh my goodness! I knew you were familiar with the modern language. You gave us a really good brush right there.
Yeah,
that's a perfect use of that. Good job.
It's something that I do use often because of the context of it and of how simple it translates many things, right? And can I just say that you are actually way more prepared than me? Even I am actually over here like, what do I do with my VTuber model in a few months from now? But at the same time, you call people like me passionate, but I think the way you set things up, I think you are. I have a feeling that you are probably way more passionate than me. Meanwhile, I'm over here. I have all these cool assets, right? And I want to use all of them, but my only major constraint is time and the fact that I still have real life obligations, which suddenly chooses to appear after I set up everything. So I'm like, why do you do this to me?
No, understandable. I think they're both equally passionate in my book. I'm not trying to be humble. I'm trying to be realistic and objective. I feel like we put our passion in different places, and it's all according to whatever we have available on our resources. And I must say, since I've been at home, this became sort of like my full-time thing to create. So that gives me the advantage to like just put a lot of effort into it. But when it comes to like all the ideas and all this stuff, when I started and I'm looking at like the date when some of your content was created, and I'm like, I still have a long ways to go. So we're putting our passion in different places, and we have our different strengths and weaknesses. So, but I think they're both equal. I would like to say that's subjective. I think I just don't want you to feel like you are like.
Then I think. Then with that statement, I basically think that to you and my viewers, right? We all have to. I can jump into a conclusion, right? And that conclusion being, we should do this more often.
I think at the end of the day, honestly, I think that's a vibe and a reality that it is definitely something I like everything. The more you do, the more fruits of the labor can occur. We both need to put some work into it, and time is usually like the key element for a lot of this. And of course there's other elements to it, but we don't talk about that. Let's focus on this picture. I'm looking at it, and you told me to show the full picture. of
Yes.
the squad here on the table. What is it about this picture that you said that it's like triggering? And I'm like, I'm looking at it. It looks beautiful.
Not triggering in a bad way, but more
Oh.
like if you have been to Asian coffee shops for many times, right?
Yeah.
Especially in the Southeast Asian region,
Mm-hmm.
this image might trigger some familiarity with certain people, with like a certain viewer base, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Because I told Ashmish when to draw this, make it look like an Asian coffee shop,
Uh-huh.
right? No, it's not a cosplay cafe. This is basically how a stereotypical Asian coffee shop looks like.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, I mean, I feel like it still looks like very pretty. I feel like maybe what you're trying to like point out is like the design of the aesthetics, but it still looks amazing though. It does the job for what it is, and I love it. I love this image. It is absolutely great. And speaking of greatness, hello, Danny Mesozoicat. Happy debut day. I love supporting all kinds of VTubers of all sizes. Everybody, please check out Danny Mesozoicat. They debuted today. We are here together with a Gold Guardian. So yes, I'm also check them out as well.
Happy to you then.
Oh, that's lovely. Yo, are you okay with like looking at the video right now? Let me show you the.
You want to show the first one or the second one?
Oh, you sent me one. Let me see here on YouTube. Not on YouTube. On let's see. It's the first link.
The one that I sent you is the new law video.
Oh yeah. So is the one called trailer model reveal? Is that the one?
Yes, but I know that you want to show your viewers the first law video, which is on YouTube, right? You can still react to that, and then you can react to this one.
I'll look for it right away.
It's more on a chronological order, basically.
Gotcha. Let me make an attempt to do this.
So the law video that you and your viewers have probably been familiar with is actually there is more time to prepare it.
This
basically.
one. I see it right here.
There is more time to prepare it. So
it's so good. I like this one. I love it. I want to show it to the people, and I'll let the video speak for itself.
Thank you. Right. Thank you so much for showing this, by the way.
Do you like Papa asking? So Guardian, do you like suplexing the kaijus? Ooh, that's a good question you can answer. That's a yes or a no.
Well, if they misbehave, they'll get more than just a suplex.
Oh, hey, yo, let's go. Yo,
it's not what you think.
No. Oh, come on. No, all right, no, I'm gonna shut up. Like, guys, everybody, let's play the video. Let's play the video. Cue the video.
Ancient times, man has been obsessed with the idea of space, but more so the idea of life beyond Earth. Various civilizations and their works of star mapping, astrological observations, and everything else. Yet it is through modern times did we learn of that place. The Great Void, an uncharted realm of space, yet to be discovered by human technology. Whispers of something evil residing within the void was dismissed by claims of wanton misguided superstition. But what if we tell you that this ancient evil has already awakened and is currently fighting denizens beyond the void? Actually, could it be possible? A completely new, uncharted cluster of galaxies yet to be discovered? Where the classic tale of light versus dark exists. Now hang on there. What's going on with this script? Let me see.
I like the comedy
whatever.
bits. It's so good.
Beyond the Great Void, a classic epic battle between futuristic armored knights and dark denizens of the void is unfolding. I can't believe I'm saying this, but holy shit! Giant robots! Our hero of this story, the galactic hero, Gold Guardian, is currently fighting for the future of the universe. And holy Porcini, tied up like a Shibari artwork, he just power slammed a 20-ton alien warrior head first onto the ground!
There is your answer, Papa. I knew this was coming.
Who's next?
Me, I'm next.
Look out below! Evil beware, for a new hero has arrived. And for no reason whatsoever, he's coming to Earth.
That trailer is so freaking amazing. Me. No, Chad, you can't be suplexed by, or pile drive, or thrown around, or tossed around, unless that's something you're willing to do to the people. What's going on with your brain? It looks like you disconnected for a second there when I started talking. I'm so sorry.
No, this is the first time I've been asked. Could you please suplex me in that context, basically? So
what context? I wasn't talking about anything wrong.
I could say. So I guess all I could say is, Sane.
Yes.
How would you like to be suplexed? And I think I broke Sane, chat. I'm sorry.
Anyways, video time. Yeah, we forgot to watch the rest of the video. Just a little bit more, and then we'll watch the other one really quick. Yeah. Huh?
Oh yeah, this is my opening. This is the bit. Yeah, this is the bit where I made an anime opening, basically.
Oh, this is. I'd love to see that if you don't mind. Can I see it? Can we see it? Can we?
Yeah, one on screen. The one on screen, right? Sure, go ahead.
Okay, wait. I said chat. I'll be reading all the stuff in the chat in a minute. But thank you all so much for being here. It means a lot to me. Thank you. Once again, please check out Guardian and all his socials and all this stuff. All right, let's watch this real quick. Oh, this is a classic anime opening.
That's the idea. I even make it 4x3. You know.
Yo, it's the CRT TV mode. Let's go. This is so amazing, honestly. I need something like this. I need something like this real bad now. Chad, fund my trailer. But for next year, 2025, I'm having a video like this. Yo, look at Falco right there. Oh my God. Yo, we just talk about some of these individuals. When is the big end release? Look at you, look at Epic in the background. Oh my God. It's so good, right, Leon? The effects. Who edited all this?
it's actually done by a different editor.
Ooh. But they did an amazing job. I know it's difficult for you to listen, but hopefully,
You can actually see here because the video would drag on for a little bit longer to a full
Oh
version.
yeah. Understandable. Yeah, it's like from there, and then it's this is the entire debut. Imagine having a debut this epic, chat. Couldn't be me. I just came in with my face cross eyes and be like, I am killed. Follow me. I'm a Vtuber.
I think I put quite a number of thought of it, right? And
Absolutely, you did. Yeah, it's incredible.
And all the characters featured in the debut video, right? Basically, it's a representation of the people that have been helping me from the very beginning before I even become a VTuber, right? And that's how I basically am here right now. Long story short.
That's incredible. I can feel that. I want to get Shami for 1 second, and I want to reference something that you said just now. And I think I said it many times that when I started VTubing, I started basically with 0 friends, alone for a while, and I was just trying to do my own little interviews little by little. But in the span of 2 years, I met so many new people, and so many, even some that I can even consider close friends, that I can probably do something like this now more confident than ever. And it's great.
I think that's the best part. Actually, I got a little lucky because I actually have non-VTuber friends to begin with that will actually help me to design everything, because there's a little more story, right? Like the Gold Guardian character, okay, originally wasn't intended to be a VTuber character. Okay, it was more for the web comic that I wrote earlier.
That's incredible.
But back then I have let's just put it this way. I am one of those cases where I do have the capitals, right? But I have absolutely 0 connections. So
makes sense.
The thing is, it's actually hard in its own way. Like, just because you have the capitals to buy all the assets, right? It does not mean that you're going to break it or make bang or basically have a successful debut, right?
Yeah.
There's so many VTubers I know who actually spend way more money than me when it comes to making their debuts and VTubers, but they couldn't break past 1 or 2 viewerships, which is sad.
On its own way, that's a completely different rabbit hole when it comes to success versus the capital versus the knowledge for increasing your the increasing the success, because knowledge is power. You can do this with a lot of money and it helps a lot, or you can do this with no money, but you have to be a genius and you have to probably also be very lucky or just know about how to do it. And it's very difficult. It's not like there's no one way. It's different for everybody. And it's and it just so happens that luck is also very involved in it. But there's also the knowledge part.
Luck is one thing, but I also want to make a point that networking skills is also very, very important.
True.
Yeah, because
it can be.
I have to admit, right? My networking skills is rather abysmal. So that's why earlier this year, actually not earlier this year, I think just a few months ago, I was collabing with another VTuber, right?
Yeah.
And he was basically very surprised because he's like, you have all of these assets, but you are not popping off, and I'm like, I wish I know the secret.
Yeah, it is. Well, what is so? There are words that I don't want to admit or say, but it's the reality of how sometimes it can be.
It is unfortunate.
It's unfortunate, I suppose. I think that's the best way, the most humble way I can say it. But I just hope that at the end of the day, that each of us, like, it doesn't matter how much we spend on our debut or anything like that. If it was something like a passion project that you had on the background, that it at least accomplished that part of your life, because there are places that we want to go. Like, yeah,
I am still enjoying this very much. So don't
hell
worry
yes, me too. I'm not banking. I'm broke as hell, but still, I am banked.
No, that's the mood, honestly. Yeah.
But I'm super happy.
There are times where I just want to call Ashmish and basically throw more capitals at him to make more asset illustrations. But at the same time, I'm like,
if only money. What's that?
At the same time, just like, wait a minute, you know.
No. You gotta make it. Sometimes we gotta play by the rules or our rules or whatever it is. I don't know. I'm not a professional at all of this. I like to pretend that I am, because sometimes you have to own it and just grab it by the. Anyways,
ain't that the truth?
Yeah. Anyways, may I ask you before we start like reading and asking more questions from chat? There's one more thing you mentioned to look at. It is 7 minutes long. Do you want us to watch this? It's like, it says trailer model reveal. Was this something for us, or was it something for like the chat to see later?
This is indeed for you guys. Actually, this is the trailer video I made, right, for my 1.5 model debut, right, and. Unfortunately, I have to say that because this is the one that was made the rush. So when I realized it's 7 minutes long, I'm just, oh boy, this is going to be very cringe. And I was supposed to edit more of this, right? And put it as a standalone video, right, on my channel. But I forgot.
So
this is the scuff version, which gets released during my 1.5 review stream.
Okay, so is it okay if to watch a little bit of this?
Yeah, well, you get to see variations of my voice acting at them as well. So go for it.
I must compliment it. During that one reveal video and intro video, your voice acting was incredible. They were like, everything was read spectacularly. I think the chat agrees, but like the whole, like the screams and everything, you had that down real well. That was not a side of you that I knew you had before I was introduced to your content. I'm like, oh damn, look at him go. Yeah, I was hype as hell. Anyways, I'm gonna stop I'm gonna stop making Gold Guardian like blush or cringe, or I don't know. Chat, what am I doing?
Is that your intention all along?
No, it's not. I just want to compliment the amazing work you put in this. Anyways, let's watch this.
Okay.
Okay, I can play. Oh my goodness. This is an evil villain.
This is so easy. I, Spy Master Abrakan, cannot even believe myself. The subjugation of Gold Guardian, where even the great tyrant couldn't manage. But I did it!
Oh, that's a voice.
Ooh,
It's the fun.
The first fleet is rapidly closing towards
I should probably put subtitles here.
We shall subjugate
Hello.
Earth, enslave its population, hear upon the lamentations of their women, and harvest their souls to feed the Death Empire war engine.
The voice, it's amazing.
It shall be glorious.
I wish I was skilled. I wish I was a diverse voice actor.
No. You don't want to do what I did to attempt this voice.
Gold Guardian.
Oh, this is you? I thought it was a different person.
Prestige, it will give me bring shivers.
Nope,
to
I am
the
low in
eyes.
budget, remember? I can't hire a voice actor.
I thought you hired like a friend or something. It's like,
Nope. asshole.
Wait.
Ow.
Man, I should really give my thanks to you.
Oh, that's your model moving.
When you hack into my mainframe systems, I thought
Yeah, that's
it
the
was going to
1.5.
shut down forever. But you know, it made me notice a few things.
A few things?
This battle armor is one I inherited from the coffers of my family. Its technique to forge it lost in time from the founders of the Russia. As such, while donning it, I have only managed to unlock 10% of its potential.
10% of the potential.
When you hack into my systems and
Battle
force
armor.
the shutdown, it activated a piece of technology made dormant because nobody knows how to start it up. The auto restart system, in case an external element forces a shutdown by means of hacking. You triggered the long dormant system, and as a result, I have recovered another piece of technology within my armor that was thought to be lost forever. In doing
goodness.
so, I have
This is very
managed to
anime. This is the anime
rediscover
part
a lost summon
where they get the speech.
Behold,
I think I release my inner Chuny Bill when I do this.
Oh,
the
goodness.
black
The weapon.
blade of the Golden Knight, perfect for cutting down a miscreant like you.
Hey, your blade?
Ooh, wait.
Nani?
Do you not see?
No.
While you are here making monologues about how you wish to cut me down, the Space Fleet should be arriving
goon's
in
voice.
Earth's atmosphere. At this moment, the dead
Mate,
Empire
mate.
soldiers will be swarming upon her.
You truly are a fool.
Yo, the deep voice though is ringing
Do
on my
you
ear.
take me for an amateur? The moment my systems were shut down, countermeasures have already taken place.
Oh, goodness.
A comrade of mine
Ah.
managed to land on Earth using the means of Discord to inform my streaming viewers that I am in danger
Discord?
and has recruited
Sorry.
their help.
That's just funny.
Is that a communication piece?
It is more than a communication piece, you imbecile. It is a community. A community made of nothing but the bravest and the boldest of VTuber viewers.
Vtuber viewers? What the heck? What is
Insolent fool. Your
Yeah, I integrated
arrogance
a lot of
will
things.
be your undoing.
I love
You
The-
came to Earth thinking it's a
The words implemented in there.
primitive planet compared to the worlds under the Galactic Federation. You think you'll have an easy victory. However, I could let
Yes, I
you
do.
know,
Oh, the art is so good. Damn. I'm looking, appreciating the.
as of this very moment, the United Front of Heroes and my viewers, the GoldGuardianChs, are currently battling elements of your first
Yo,
fleet.
the viewers, you're fighting.
And
That's
as
you right
far
there.
As I am concerned,
No,
they
those are the viewers, basically.
What the hell?
Abracam, you
What
have
the
lost.
hell?
You need to.
I'm dying. That's so good.
Do you
Yeah,
think
put a
I
lot
am
of
not
humor in
famous
here.
followers?
In a sense.
I have
Oh,
a
yeah, yeah.
different subjugation force in case things are lost here.
Oh, you really put a lot
Against
of effort into this one
Russia,
too.
You may be strong.
For
but
7
even
minutes of
you
this?
cannot
Oh my
hope to
God.
fight all of them.
I sincerely apologize for calling you an incompetent imbecile.
Keep in mind, this is all edited in an hour.
You need to apologize.
1 hour for that's really good editing
You
though.
are an incredulously
I'm so bad at editing. I'm
incompetent
so bad.
thrice-born idiot.
Oh,
First
Nani?
of all, do you ever question within your time in the Death
I'd be afraid. I
Empire
wish it-
as to why the Metal Knights are plural in name? Because there is more than one Metal Knight. This
yo,
is the
let's
reason
go.
why we, Terosia, has always been able to endure invasion after invasion of the Death Empire. For people like you have always severely underestimated us.
Wait.
oh my god.
I am never alone. For my body acts as a beacon for my comrades to come to my location. With the safety on Earth guaranteed, I can wreak havoc here. Battle Knights, assemble!
Yo! Oh, that's a cool wallpaper. That's a cool wallpaper right there. That's one hell of a wallpaper, honestly. GG. Yo, that's pretty dope. Yo, it's fast. Wait, hold on. Where's the rest of it? Where's the rest of it? Bruh, I want to see more. I want to see the action. No, I'm just kidding.
That is the part where unfortunately I have to tell you and everybody else watching that we ran out of budget for the anime.
Yeah, but no, we did a season 2. What happened to the animation? No, I'm just kidding.
And here is the full illustration I'm sending you.
Oh,
Basically,
please do. I want to see it right now. I'm going to share it on the screen there. Oh,
Yeah,
I mean,
the idea behind here is that this is basically my 2-year anniversary illustration,
mhm.
right? And I made it just because as a suggestion from Asmish as well
Mhm.
that I should focus on myself more instead
Ah.
of trying to please people.
Oh,
Right.
I see.
Which is-
No, understandable.
Which is unfortunately an entire story on its own, which I do not wish to discuss, right?
No.
But-
You don't have to. You don't need to.
But basically, all the characters in here are basically lore characters, right?
Mm.
Which, again, as I mentioned earlier, I wanted to do more with them, but unfortunately, I got really busy in life.
No, absolutely understandable. Honestly, damn,
Yeah.
that was pretty nice. Honestly, you did an amazing job in there. Oops, here it is. Here it is, everybody. I am going to now show the artwork right here. Do you see it in full? This is so good. Oh my goodness. Let me move you aside once more time. I'll give you full
boy.
control of your model in 1 second. Yo, this is so clean. Oh, it's stuck in my cape. It's stuck in my cape. I need to move my model aside because I put it on Vtuber Studio. There we go. So freaking cool. Can I say this? And this is
Yes.
I'm going to fangirl of the design in the middle. That is literally me. I'm right there. This is myself. In the middle, sorry. That's in the bot. The one with the hair looking on the front. Because the other ones have like a helmet. I'm like that looks like that. It looks a lot like me. That's a vibe. Self-insert. I know that it's like a different character, but I'm like, I'm relating to the characters.
Oh,
Self-inserting.
So you like Arena? That's
Yes.
her name.
Arena. Ooh.
Yeah, Arena.
I like bit respect, but I love Arena.
Yeah, so a little bit of a lore behind her, right? The thing is, she to explain why she is in this illustration, right? Because this Arena character, right, is a robo girl, basically, right? She is here because in the lore she is basically a battle secretary, in a sense. So she is capable of holding herself up, all on her own, right? And the difference between the other characters, which I mentioned earlier, the other characters are Metal Knights, right? Which is part of the organization that I belong in. Yeah.
Okay.
But exception, Arena is basically a combat support mecha.
Okay.
So combat support mecha in the sense where if anybody in your chat and including yourself are into robot girls, then that is what she is exactly. You know, because robot girls is basically an entire genre on its own. And so yeah, she is a bit different. And you know what? Since you actually showed an interest in her, right? I'm just going to send you something that I think you are going to appreciate. Hang on.
Oh, something special for? Is that for? Oh, I'll wait for it. And
Okay,
in the
so-
meantime, while you're searching for that, give me just a second once again so I can chill out some stuff. Whoa, that was chat. What are your thoughts so far about Gold Guardian and everything we have introduced in this interview show? If you're not into them already, you should. You should definitely go check them out right away. The link is right there on the pin post and also in the description of this video. Yo, it's incredible. It's so cool. I got called out by the chatbot. It's an Android girl of mine. Hey yo, Rusty, how you doing? Welcome back. Welcome in. And Big, how you think? What are you thinking? Please go. I don't need to be called out like that. We all love robot girls in here. People think that there are actually people out there who think that I am a robot. I am not. I'm a cybernetic Vtuber, but I also have my own lore. Is that I am made of like light and energy. I actually don't have like a metal. You know, I don't have like a. Well, it can be considered metal, I can also flex around it. Yeah, it's kind of like spiral energy.
Not gonna lie. At first I thought you were a robo girl as well. Originally.
Yeah, it's more like cybernetically enhanced. You know, like I use enhancements to like increase my power to contain the energy in my body, because my body is like made of light.
Okay, that makes more sense. That makes sense now.
Yeah. So whoa. Are you sending me the art? And oh my. Yo,
yeah,
chat.
You better ask your chat first if they are prepared. Basically,
Are
because
you prepared? They are not prepared.
see, basically, me and Ashwish had a very long discussion regarding this art. Right, about how she should present herself, how she should looks like, and all that jazz. And I think a lot of people will be pretty pleased with it. Yeah.
I'm just gonna show it. I'm not gonna blue ball anyone. No blue balling.
This is Arena, everybody, basically.
Wait, hold on. It's too big. Let me put it on fit to screen. It's huge.
Oh, okay, there she is.
There we go. Let me remove ourselves so it can be clean on the screen for 1 second.
Yeah. There she is.
There we go. Oh my. My goodness. Good taste.
So this is my channel mascot Arena, and also the in-law combat secretary of Gold Guardian, right?
Right. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Woo! Okay, now, chat, don't get too thirsty. Respect the secretary, or she will beat you up for real. I know that some of you are into that. But
you should. Yeah, some of people are into getting beat up. I was just about to mention that. Like it just. Yeah, you. Some. I did used to threaten people with mind your words or Arena will beat you up, right? And some people just and I didn't know, right? The exact power of my sentence, right? Until I saw people commenting, I want her to beat me up, and I was like, oh, I forgot this is the internet.
I forgot. It's exactly what I said earlier. Like, modern talking, people have changed. Back then, we'd be like, oh, no, yeah, I've been threatened. And now it's like, hey, yo, please, give me some more of that right away.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy, indeed. No worries, I will look respectfully. Yo, so I'm into that shit, says Papa in the chat. I need her to beat me out, says Hot Grillo. And oh my goodness, yo, one nice, says Jose on the YouTube side. Hi, YouTube, how you doing? Oh my goodness. Wow. We have been watching like so much lore stuff, and I haven't even begun to like ask you questions. Like, are there more Well, actually, hold on. You have done us a lot of service by telling us a lot of stories about streams in general, and I think I pretty much know your stand on the VTuber community in general, honestly. Unless that is something that you would like to talk about.
How do I stand in the what? Sorry, could you please repeat that question?
Oh yeah. So okay, so here in this show, in the VTuber chat show, I usually ask people questions about like, hey, what are your thoughts on the VTuber community in general? So I can see every VTuber's idea, like, hey, is it like, do you have a very jaded or dark thoughts about it, or do you think like it's like, well, is it really good? Like, how has it been to you? I usually ask it like very open ended to see how everybody individually answer this question.
Well, the way I think about it is that it's a bit of a roller coaster, but that roller coaster being it's more of the reaction of people, right? Instead of the VTuber themselves, and not to mention it has a lot to do with this is going to be a very unfortunate topic, but it has a lot to do with parasocial behavior as well.
Oh yes, understandable. Honestly.
Yes.
Oh, I like that pose. I like it. It's like you're very thoughtful right now.
Yeah, this is my thinking post. So, in general, all I can say is because I have actually been following the VTubing scene, right? From its early days, in a sense. Like, I remember when Falco and another friend of mine were big fans of Kizuna Ai.
Oh yeah.
Right? They were big fans of Kizuna Ai, but back then the idea of VTubing never crossed my mind because because you see, me and Falco used to be part of the same office, right? And they will be talking about Kizuna Ai in their break time, right? And at that point, I have no idea who she is or what she was. I just thought of her as another, virtual avatar or something that Japan came up with.
Okay.
Because something that Japan came up with can be put in an apostrophe, and people will visualize, yes, I see, understandable. Okay, and people will just accept it as a fact of life,
Yeah.
It wasn't until I believe somewhere around, what year was it? 2018, that the end of 2018. No, wait, no. I moved to Japan around 2019, I think, or was it the end of 2018? I completely forgot.
Oh right? Wow. Yeah.
But basically, that is when I started getting familiar with the idea of VTubers even more, right?
Yes.
And how do I put this? One of my earlier exposure to the idea of virtual avatars, right? And mind you, this is way before I decided I want Gold Guardian to be a VTuber. Like, the concept of the Gold Guardian character already existed, but it was for another media, right?
Exactly.
So back then, there are two VTubers, I said two, but the other one is basically a content creator in a slightly different direction, which your stream is rated M for mature, right? So this is going to go in that kind of direction.
Don't worry, it is. Trust me, it is.
So the first VTuber that caught my attention was Natsuhiro Matsuri of Hololive.
Matsuri.
Okay, but the thing is, it was a clip of her, right, screaming in Mario Kart. which makes me go, so this is a VTuber. Basically, it's a clip of her screaming while playing Mario Kart. She is basically known as a god of screams back then because of a very specific screaming style she did. If you are old enough to watch Matsuri in her early days, you'll understand. And I thought that's so that is basically, this is VTubers. This is basically how I got introduced to VTubers. Tatsuhiro Matsuri screaming into Mario Kart, right? The second one, right, was basically something that was shared in one of the Discord servers that I've been into, right? And when I said this is going to get a little sus, okay, that's because it's also in her early days, okay.
Yeah.
Project Melody.
Oh, wait, hold up. Put the brakes. Put the brakes on everything that I'm listening to right now. Project. You got into Project Melody first?
Put that sentence as how you want to deduct it, but yes. So basically, if somebody says without the person behind Gold Guardian being exposed to Project Melody, there probably wouldn't be any streaming career. you may play that sus tune now. Yes, that one.
I like how you point that out. You may play the sus now, saying.
Yes, that's the one. That's the one. So this is why I say yes. I am well aware of Earth's culture more than what you think, chat.
But yeah, what? Oh my goodness, your laugh is contagious. Honestly, we love to hear it more.
Mm-hmm.
It's so. Well, you know what? I'm not gonna say anything negative about it. If anything, I completely understand because Project Melody popped off really, really hard, and it was hard to avoid her with all the news and all the things that they innovated. They literally don't they like practically started VShoyo? So basically, like one of the biggest VTuber companies in the world. Like what?
I believe so. But as a disclaimer to some viewers, right? Although I do got to say that even though Project Melody started in that way, I don't think we should discredit her, basically her contribution to
absolutely so well said, honestly.
Yeah, to at least the English VTubing scene as well. Okay?
Yeah.
So in between there, I started getting deeper and deeper into the VTuber rabbit hole, pretty much just like everybody else. First, there's Hololive, there's Neji Sanji, right? And then finally, now I am here amongst indie VTubers. So, my life has been really interesting in these 5 years living in Japan. To summarize,
that's incredible.
Basically, I got exposed to the concept of VTubers, and from there, and all I can say is, even though as year passes by, the technology behind VTubers are ever increasing. Right?
It is, for sure, 100%.
But so are the unfortunate social problems that comes with it, and hopefully all your viewers are well behaved, right? Because because I do unfortunately encounter a viewer with a parasocial behavior recently, which if not for an advice from another VTuber clip which I saw last time, okay. I believe the clip advice is from this VTuber called Giga.
Oh my god, I love Giga. Of course. We know Giga, we love Giga. I adore her.
Yeah, I love her to bits as well. So Giga's advice was, when you are an independent and your viewership are still below 50 and stuff, it is much easier to snuff out parasocial behavior. Right? You just have to put a stop to it. Don't be afraid to basically put your boots on the floor. Okay? And for any aspiring VTubers out there who want to start, remember, if somebody is giving you sus behavior, you have every power in the world to tell them to stop, and if they don't stop, you unfortunately have to kick them out. And after you kick them out, they will probably they'll probably try to guilt trip you, which is what happened to me as well. So don't
Never
give
let
them
that-
any quarter. Don't give them any quarter. No.
No, you don't own people your time like that. You can definitely just like be on your merry way, and you have stuff to do. You don't have to kneel like that to them.
And yeah, it's exactly as Papa Sab says. When somebody becomes parasocial to you, you kill them.
Wait, hold up! No! That's too dark. We don't.
I don't mean kill them in a literal sense.
In
Basically,
Minecraft.
just
In Minecraft.
all right, that works.
Yeah, in Minecraft.
All right, that works. All right, then I guess that
In
works.
Minecraft. Oh my goodness. Yo. Mods, can I get a lovely shout out for the wonderful Nappy Nap Nap VT right there in chat? Thank you for the biddies. Thank you for the little bouncy chungus. Hey yo, that was really fun. I'm totally not avoiding the void. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I understand what you're trying to say. Like, hey, you have to be kind of menacing or kind of direct, or you don't have to engage with them at all. You don't owe people your time like that.
I kind of learned it a little too late that this person is unfortunately not interested in supporting me, but more like supporting his views into mine. So
yeah, of course.
So Kura is here. Hello there, Kura.
Oh my goodness. Hey, how you doing, Kura? Hello, banish them to the shadow realm. Yeah, that's all. Send them to Brazil. If someone is misbehaving, just send them to Brazil.
I got to ask, what is it with the meme of send them to Brazil whenever you want to send misbehaving people? What's the law behind that?
Chat, how do I explain this? How do I explain this without sounding insensitive?
What? Why send them to Brazil? Why send them to Brazil?
Oh my goodness. How do I explain the just do it? Okay, just do it. So no, it's like there are certain places in the world that are more popular than others, and some are like less popular, when it comes to like living condition.
Okay.
So yeah, sometimes people use a target. It may be a bit cultural insensitive, but it's like instead of telling someone like, hey, I'm not sending you to jail, I'm sending you to Brazil. And it's like, no, I don't want to live in Brazil, it's much worse, or anything, etc. like that. So because the laws are strict and the streets are a little spicy. And
it's that kind.
yeah, so yeah, it's pretty much like that's the rundown. Yeah. It's like even in my home country, in Puerto Rico, there are certain cities, like we have our own memes, our own cultural memes. I'm trying to defend my statement by saying, for example, if I tell a Puerto Rican in the chat, like, oh, I hope that you live in Bayamon, and people be like, whoa, so hold on, you don't have to be that mean to me. It's like,
don't worry about it. Where I come from, we have memes about it as well. So
yeah. It's something I
think almost every country has them, so don't worry about it.
Yeah, every country has like their own ways to say it. But yeah, in a nutshell, yeah, in that specific place in Puerto Rico, there tends to be there's always like one bad news like every week. It's like, yo, what the hell? Something wrong is happening there every week, and people just meme about it. Puerto Ricans embrace it, and I'm pretty sure there's other places in the world where they embrace that. God damn, we have gotten from Vtuber lore to like culturals to explaining memes to talking about the Vtuber community. Congratulations, you have done it all today. That's an amazing job. We've done more than that. Actually, we stuck around for longer than usual. I'm really grateful for letting us, giving us your time.
I am surprisingly enjoying this more than I thought as well, actually, because I have a lot of stories to tell regarding the VTuber shenanigans as well. But to basically end your question is that the VTubing scene and community in general has while it has evolved a lot from what it originally was, and it's getting more and more mainstream, right? I think it's suffice to say that we will probably only be growing more from this point on.
Yeah,
right.
For sure.
Because with every new generation comes with new expectations, new fan bases, right? And there's going to be the one thing that I fear, right, is probably when people start to have stricter regulations when it comes to entertainment. And and VTubers fall into the category of entertainment as well. Okay. Well, now, while I don't know when this might happen, because one day we are just going to have way too much VTubers to the point where things will blow up, without breaks in them. Right. So
for sure.
All I can say is just be prepared for that. Basically.
Oh wow, that's a cautionary tale, a caution message. Look at that. Hey yo, welcome in.
Remember to stay true to your character and do what you think is right. Okay, but there will come a day where there's always everything that will blow up, right? On an even bigger scale than the VTuber dramas that everybody has been watching for these past few years. So it will always happens when things got a little too mainstream.
It will, yeah. It actually, I was trying to talk about this, but then I thought maybe I shouldn't. But now I will. That is a very quick topic that I'm gonna bring out there. Coincidentally, I saw a video today by CDogVA, also known as Connor. They are a very popular YouTuber and streamer. Have you heard about them?
Yes.
They are very good friends.
I would probably just ask people who hasn't heard of Connor in this day.
You'll be surprised. How mainstream. So that's a really good statement you said right there. So one of the top today, Connor talked about in a video that he uploaded, like, hey, we have to talk about the VTuber situation. And he didn't mean just Iron Mouse, because the title was titled in such a way, but he talked about the VTuber situation happening recently. You mentioned how VTubers are becoming more mainstream, and that is both equally good and equally apparently something bad is happening. And it's because, but it's more about, let me explain it in a full sentence. So, quick. So basically, it's about the treatment being given to VTubers by the mainstream audience. It's becoming very mixed reception since Iron Mouse won the Content Creator of the Year award last December. So throughout the entire year, there's been a huge wave of like mainstream outlets who have been like talking down on VTuber content creators. And there's like a variety of insults that I don't even want to mention right now. But yeah, it's the typical ignorance. It can just be generalized as absolute ignorance. Yeah, the mousy stuff. Mousy situation is wild. It has happened and it's unfortunate. And even our mouse went to the point of stop uploading on TikTok, because there's a lot of videos hating on TikTok, on TikTok VTubers. It is crazy.
Yeah, most of those can just be chalked up to mainstream media ignorance, and it always happens to anything new, right?
Yep. Absolutely.
But I always say that I'm just going to pick up what Kura said in here. How you settle and deal with those tough points is the true test of your character, right? So from that point on, I will always give this advice to people, right? Including the viewers and you, right? So Never let your character be swayed by the opinions of the lowest common denominator.
Did you kill them? No, Papa.
No,
Like in
Papa,
Minecraft.
we don't. Yeah, yeah. At this point, I say no. We don't kill them. They are the majority. There's a chance that they they can become VTuber fans as well. You know
That it has happened. It has happened. Some of them learn the errors of their ways.
Yeah. Many of the major nerd events,
Yeah.
right? Has also had a very rough beginning, right?
Yeah,
You know D&D, right?
I do know D&D.
Okay. Do you know that the United States once tried to ban D&D?
Sounds familiar.
Because they thought it's a satanic ritual.
Yes, they made up stories about it, like how the creator made a
Exactly.
satanic ritual with it. Oh my god, it's old times.
If D&D can survive the satanic ritual accusations, then I think I think the VTuber scene will do just fine. Although we probably have to experience a huge pushback from the mainstream before we become more commonly accepted now.
I mean, we are
Right.
VTubers. In conclusion, VTubers are satanic.
In a way. Yeah,
I mean, well, let's look at it this way: the number one VTuber in the world from 2024 is Iron Mouse, literally Satan. That's her lord. That she calls herself Satan.
Satan. I mean, you know, not gonna lie. If Pecora wins Content Creator of the Year, I am just going to sit here and laugh when you come to think about it.
Absolutely, I hope so.
Everybody saw the Game Awards thing, and I think
Yes.
I was basically
God.
I was basically not going to mind the Game Awards because I'm just going to say it, right. I was basically not going to pay attention to the Game Awards because of how biased it is, right?
It is.
At the Content Creator of the Year, I saw Usada Pecora's name, and I was like, okay, this is going to be interesting. It's a combination of everything. I have a feeling they purposely pick her there, even though Pecora herself said that she has no idea that this awards is a thing.
Yeah,
Okay. But
it's so funny how I got there.
Yeah, but basically her stance is if she wins, she wins. If she doesn't, then life goes on.
Oh my god. That's like I like the comparisons. I like the memes about it. Like, yo, my god, look at all the difference. It's like all the difference. Coffin baby versus nuclear bomb. That's stupid. I like that one. It's it's extremely difficult to explain that meme. So I don't think I need to explain it. Explaining memes to God Guardian is a challenge. I mean, sorry.
It depends on the meme. If
It
it's like
depends
a much newer, if it's like a much newer meme, I probably won't understand it.
Do you know what a sigma is?
Yes, this one is still understandable, right? The thing is, some memes, right? Even without context, I kind of get what it's trying to say. Okay. But then there are just some memes that even though you explain it to me, it will never make sense to me as to why is this popular? Like why? You know?
Yeah.
And a good example. No, it's not the Skibidi meme. A good example of this is actually the Hoktiwa meme. Like, why is this popular? I know what it is, but why? You know.
Can you repeat that again? I think I went deaf for a second. The what meme?
The Hoktiwa meme. I'm not sure if I pronounced this correctly, but yeah, I guess you heard it. Never mind then.
Sigma. I'm not reading that, dinosaur. I'm not reading that. I can't believe Gold Guardian brought two things into the stream. They brought Vor, and they brought Hawk Tua. This has been quite a night, everybody.
I hope that I hope that I live up to your expectations.
You have and then some. You have and then some. I am. No, okay. Jokes aside, I understand where you're coming from. Where you don't understand with how these memes are popular. I don't know. I just you never know. You can't force a meme. The worst meme is a forced meme.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's
The first meme that I don't understand or why it's popular in the first place is the Harambe meme, right? And
okay.
And the Harambe meme just went on to spawn some of the most questionable memes that I have seen. Yes,
You mean when people were saying dicks out for Harambe and stuff like that?
Yes, it is just what Hot Grillo says. I don't want to say it in stream, but
No, you're fine.
I am
okay.
just why, you know?
Why? I understand. You know what? I was thinking of like, since we're doing variety topics right now, before we conclude, this one's actually that I'm going look. I'm gonna attach strings from this to Vtuber. Look at my gymnastics. So okay. So the reason why memes like that exist, it's when something becomes bigger than the meaning of it, and people start implementing their own narratives into things. In the whole case of Harambe, hey, it was an unfair situation. It was an unfortunate not an accident, but because it was like a deliberate thing. Well, it started as an accident, quote unquote. It's unfortunate, and people were like so over the top reacting to it that they over glorify it, like saying like, oh, come on, the gorilla is way more important than the life of a human. And then they started saying, oh my god, this life, and then they start escalating like the importance of from there they start just escalating the whole idea of it, and then they start inventing narratives towards it, and it just becomes absurd, and people just start like saying like, oh, Harambe is more important than anything on the planet, like how could you? And then people just, that's how they're born. That's how some memes are born, by people just implementing narratives and ideas without the original person involved having anything to do with it.
That, when you put it that way, I kind of understood the context even more now.
Yeah. So, but I wanted to mention something. You mentioned earlier Matsuri, VTuber from Whole Life, and for a moment, I was trying to think about. There was another VTuber of the similar scale, and oh my god, what's her name again? I just thinking about it. Chat, help me out. It's the blue one that sings really good, but has like funny singing voices. Is the Japanese only. Sui.
Blue one that.
Sui.
Blue.
Suisei.
Suisei. Oh,
yeah, Suisei.
Yes.
Yeah. Suisei is an absolutely wholesome content creator. They have a bit of like random energy sometimes. They can be unhinged. But they're mostly known as like, hey, their streaming behavior is like being mature, being firm, and being a calm, collected person. They're not like a chaotic energy of the world, anything like that, or talk about unsavory jokes at all. However, the community escalated that energy, and they made up their own narrative. And if I can combine this with the topic that you said earlier, like how people like to project, not support the person, but support their own ideals. And they invented something about Suisei that had to do with like degeneracy. So some people are starting to say, oh yeah, Suisei is the most degenerate VTuber because of how calm they are and non-problematic they are. That means that they have a hidden agenda or something. Or, oh yeah, Suisei is like selling the best piss in the world. And it's like, wait, what is this whole thing? How did this escalate it? And people started just like escalating the topic farther beyond what it originally was.
It's
crazy.
Sorry, I must stop you right there. I got to ask you something. Selling the best what in the world?
Piss.
Huh?
See, there's a word. How Guido said it. It's the Sui piss. That's how the Sui piss was. VTubers and memes are unhinged, and the communities can be unhinged, and then they start inventing memes, huh? No, I'm not shitting you. It's real. It's real. And it became such an overwhelming thing that even like the content creator was like, okay, what the hell is going on here? I feel uncomfortable. Oh, you do you. You can create the memes, but don't say that I am this way. I was never this way, and I will dislike you if you think that I am this way. But I never intended anything like that, and it didn't say anything about it. You know, it's like the content creator became bigger than, you know, the content around the creator became bigger than the creator themselves. If that makes sense. It's like a Harambe. Like, there was never any content in there. It's an unfortunate news, but the meme became bigger than the actual news, and it's become like fortified in history now.
I understand. Right.
Yeah, it's weird. It's just a rabbit hole of stuff.
I think what you just mentioned is basically what happened to, you know, a lot of the happenings have been thanks to people's false narratives and the fact that VTuber just got a little too big for, you know, for their own good. Do you like Mori Calliope, basically?
Yes.
I love
we
her
do
to
love
bits, right?
Yeah.
I love her and her work to bits. But basically, does anybody remember the day when Mori Calliope made that very famous quote of her and people just absolutely went on her throat? It's basically the one where they say, stop tweeting, start streaming, or start making content. What is it called? Stop tweeting and start streaming, something like that.
So, yeah, I mean, that sounds familiar. I feel like that's been said plenty of times around. My God, there's so much about that.
The general idea was that this was during a time where a lot of people would start to come out of the woodwork saying that they're a VTuber, but all they do is just tweet.
Oh, V-tweeters.
V-tweeters, right?
Oh God, yes.
And I was actually, I think when all of that was happening, I was actually cooking behind the scene for my debut. So while I saw all of that, right? I thought to myself, don't worry, Mori, I'm currently working on it. You know, it's more like a self-encouragement.
Yeah.
Back then, right?
Me too.
But what I did not expect was that one day after I said that, I decided to open Twitter, and the amount of, excuse my language, the amount of people who think of themselves as important and think that their opinions are important, right?
Yeah.
Blow up this entire topic.
Yeah.
But
agreed.
But at the same time, it feels like people don't like to be called out, and I mean this in a very serious way, right? They feel like they resonate with that, so they have to say something about it. When in reality, all you have to do is just hunker down and continue working behind the scenes until you are ready to reveal yourself. That's it.
Yeah. Honestly, keep cooking until you can do it successfully.
Yeah, but unfortunately, people think that their opinion is more important than everyone else. So that entire blowback happened, and your story earlier made me remind myself of this, right? So what ended up happening is that people who are not happy with her statement started digging up everything about her and basically would make fun of her in every worst way possible. And I'm just like, wow. And excuse my language, but I'm just going to say, wow, people are morons.
No, fair. It's I guess I can summarize this as saying, like, each topic to their own. I understand that some people would like to tweet all their feelings, but I feel like some people should be not confuse Twitter numbers with success. I feel like you should focus on the content, as you said, and just keep cooking what you need to do. The less you talk, the better, and let your content speak for itself. It's much better. And by the way, thanks so much for the follows, Dino, Sour, and Android25.
Yeah, and you know the worst part about this.
Oh.
Right. The worst part about this is that many years after she said the thing, right?
Yeah.
A new generation of fans have no idea why people hate her, because they just jump into the scene. Okay, and this is one behavior that I want to point out with everybody else, which just also go back to the question of the VTubing scene, which you pointed out earlier, right? Is that, oh, people hate her, therefore I must hate her as well. I'm a genius.
Oh my gosh.
That is not how this works.
Yeah, that narrative with people always upsets me. It's like they don't have like an individuality of their own to make up just to analyze things properly.
I blame can I say this very safely? I blame that this is a result of the holy shit, now I sound like a boomer. Because I was just about to say, this is the reason of the education system lowering their standards, and then I just have to stop there because I'm just like, oh, well, now I sound like a boomer.
Oh my god. These kids, and they're so problematic. I have an unfortunate announcement for you, GoldGuardian.
Yeah.
You are indeed a boomer.
No!
Oh no, the light in your eyes disappear. When I said that, embrace it. You know, being a boomer doesn't mean that I call myself a boomer all the time, but I mean it in a good way. Like I have good taste. You know, I don't like the skibbity. I like the actual good content that was made in my time. You know, I like the Gurren Lagans, and I like the other stuff that is better.
No, you have a point. I mean, even amongst my community, I did not ask to have the boomer energy, but I am pretty much at least only 2 years into VTubing, and even some of the senior VTubers in the Indonesian scene, because I hang out with them quite often. Some of the senior VTubers by senior, I mean they have more flight time than me, right? Sorry, they have more flight time than me. Some of them are basically calling me uncle because of the energy I provide, and I'm like, why? I should be calling you senpai because you're my senior, but you have a much bigger uncle energy. What does that mean?
Oh my god, it reminds me of Falco when he was here. When Falco was in the stream, he mentioned like, hey, there are some people out there calling me a legend. I just debuted like 2 months ago, and it's like, what is this? And it's because of the energy you give. It's the energy. It's an aura. It's not a time. It's not a credential. It's an energy, and it's positive. It's a positive one that you should embrace. I feel like you should embrace it. In a funny way, you know, when people call you like a boomer, of course, if you feel offended because how you understand the word, that is up to your own standards and completely respectable. But I say it all the time, like, hey, yo, when people call me an old hag, but they mean that, and I am going to assume that that's a completely different like rabbit hole.
Yeah.
It's like both, it's somewhat insulting, and also at the same time, like, hey, I don't know, it's current memes, current trends.
I don't understand the hack bit as well, but you know,
I bury myself on that one. I don't think I can do justice to explain it. But if I do, it's probably gonna make you think really bad of me. Worse than you already think.
I am surprised that you are called hack instead of the other M word, but that's another topic for perhaps next.
Yes. All right. Yo, this is Golden Guardian, everybody. Please check them out on their socials. Check out their YouTube channel. Check out their Twitter. Check out their everything. Do you have Blue Sky?
Yes, I do
kidding.
have. I do have Blue Sky.
Okay, check them on the Blue Sky as well. The Blue Sky. Yeah, we are definitely. I am there too. Believe it or not, everybody, I am actually trying to post more in all the socials combined. Well, y'all, how y'all doing? YouTube, how you doing? A Twitch side. I see one of my mods over there on YouTube. Thank you for checking out everything. That's a big fella right there. Gen X and millennials are the new boomers. Oh, come on. Don't call me out on that. Yes. I thank you, everyone. Oh goodness. Sorry. I you have a question for Guardian because you're a super robot. Do you have a, what is that word? Gatai.
Gatai is basically a combination sequence. You know, the ones from when you see smaller robots combined into a giant one, or in some cases like GoldGuardianCh, you have vehicles combining into a giant robot.
Yo,
right?
that's super cool. Do you?
No,
a sword. Oh, okay.
No, I am more of the singular type. Like as I explained earlier, you know how Mazinger is basically just a single robot. Right?
Yes.
With an embarkation pod and everything. I am basically that type. Right?
Yeah. I hope that explains your question, Biz. Hey yo. Oh my gosh. So yeah, no, that's honestly incredible. Thank you to everyone who asking questions to the lovely Gold Guardian today. I hope you enjoyed this magnificent video. And I'm wrapping it up because we've been past the 2 hours. We have been enjoying this so much. I've had so much fun.
I can actually go a little longer if you'd like, but I do understand that you have things to do. Because I am pretty enjoying this, surprisingly.
Oh, so, I'm glad. Yeah, I'm glad that you're enjoying the Tatsudan.
Before you go, there is one question over that I'd like to answer. I do have a question. Why is he called Gold Guardian when his armor is mostly black?
Bruh.
So I'm just going to answer this question like this. Do you have any idea the price of gold these days?
You have been told. You have been directed with the knowledge of the Gold Guardian. Yeah. Yo, the gold is in the heart. They have a heart of gold, and that's the primary source. You know?
We can all be Gilgamesh. Yes, unfortunately.
No, honestly, your concept, your energy, everything about you, it is like top notch, 10 out of 10. I gotta say it. Not biased. One of the mecha anime is my favorite of all time, but yeah, totally not biased here. I am super honored to have you here. I can go for a bit more topics and everything. I just want to respect your time as well. I know that we have a difference in timing. I do have an open question though, and your question is more about like, what would you like to discuss with us? Now, if you want to take your time here with the community as well, because I did have some more previous questions like on the list, but I think you want to go for it? Yo, chat. What do you think? Should I ask them more? Should I ask them more questions from like the list? I was actually like, usually I play a game with everybody, and it is like, hey, the previous guest will ask us a question, but I was thinking maybe I should save this one for next time. Ooh,
this is the part. This is the part where I say feel free to let loose your filters and go unhinged.
Oh shit! Take off the nano machines. All right, I'm taking off the nano machines. I'm enhancing my limiters to maximum capacity. You know what? I'm gonna ask you.
Before I forget though, is that I should also respond to what you say earlier, right? Is that yes, Saint? I think we should hang out more often. Like I said, I really enjoy my let's hang out more often. You heard it. You heard it, chat. Let's hang out more often, basically.
I'm always very flattered when Vtuber guests that would like more opportunities to like just stop by. I'm always on the try. I'm always on board on that. If the time is there, or if I can meet you in another collab like the one we had with Korra, with the Medara, that was incredible to hang out with you and all of you people that are amazing. Which is what you said earlier. It's one of my favorite things about VTubing. It's the networking and the friends that you can make and all that stuff. It's really fun. It's really good. It's really cool. Really cool. And oh my goodness. So here we go. So this is probably gonna be I'm gonna answer you a bunch of not a bunch of questions, but some questions that I have over here. And in fact, I'm gonna ask you to play on this too. At the end, I'm going to ask you to ask a question to our future VTuber guest, because this part of the show is what I like to do, where I like to ask you some questions asked by previous guests from that has been in here in the Satsuran. So then you answer those questions if you want, and then you have to add one questions to a future guest of this show.
Do I get to know who the guest is, so I can have some context, or is this
no,
very random?
It's random. Like right now, I have no appointments with a future guest, so you can ask them like anything. It can be from something like streaming related, VTubing related. It can be funny or it can be heartful. I'm gonna give you some questions now, and you can answer them. And I'm gonna give you 3 from the previous guest, and you can answer them in any way you want. You don't have to be like super crucial about them. Are you ready?
Very well. Sure, go ahead.
All right. So question number 1. If you were not the type of VTuber you are right now, which is like a mecha VTuber, what type of VTuber would you be?
That one is easy. I'll just be a tokusatsu VTuber. Something more in the lines of a Sentai or Kamen Rider.
I feel like that's cheating, but it is absolutely valid. It's valid. It's valid.
It's a bit of a okay. If I wasn't a giant robot, yeah, all right, I'll be a tokusatsu VTuber.
Yeah, that makes sense. Makes sense. All right. So question number 2. What is one kink you are willing to admit on stream? You said take off the limiters. Oh my god. The steam is coming out.
What is one king I am willing to admit on stream?
This was asked by a Vtuber. Hey, you said you like Project Melody, so.
No, there's a thing. There's nothing wrong with this question, because what I am thinking right now is, where do I begin?
Wait.
Yeah, where do I begin? Because I have told people in the beginning of this stream, I am not a stranger to these things, right? Because yes, you are right.
Hold on a minute.
A giant robot does have his needs and wants, right? But if I were to point something, very specific one, no, Hot Griller is not Vor. Actually, the Vor was just a joke. Okay. Tomboy apps.
Fucking base as fuck.
Does that count as a king? Does that count as a king? Or,
Hell
or is that a
yes.
fetish?
It's a tag. It's a tag. Base in chat. Based. Divine taste, my liege. That is based.
Man probably has a king or female transformers. I mean, that's a given. Have you seen my mascot, Arena? that's pretty much yes, I do. But you want to be very specific. I mean,
that is a good one. That is a fantastic answer.
I was about to make this a little more sus, but I don't want to put you on a spot, basically. So because I was about to say blue hat girls, but then I remember that when you say it's blue hat. But then I remember, wait a minute, say this blue hat. I was like, no, let's not make this a little more weirder than it needs to be.
Chad,
let's- let's-
I'm the king. I am the
Let-
king.
Let's not make this a little more weird than it needs to be. So
I am the king. You heard that,
I'm
right?
Sorry. I'm sorry, Satan. I'm sorry, Satan. But yes, if I were to pick one, Tomboy apps. There you go.
No, fair.
Yeah.
No, absolutely. Based answer. You know what? Both of them are very base. I'm guilty too. You know, I'm not that picky person. They're both base. All right. So one more question from our previous VTuber guest. Let's see. Boom, 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 boom. All right. So this one is. Oh, this is okay. So this one's fun. How do I ask this? Oh, all right. So this one's gonna be kind of probably has a long answer, but you can answer it any way you want. If you woke up as the most famous VTuber in the world tomorrow, what was gonna be your first reaction, and what would you do?
My first reaction will probably check out the streaming setup.
Oh snap! Loud and clear. Oh no, guys! Oh my god!
Yeah, because when I say check out the streaming setup, I mean it because let me just tell you. Currently, I am streaming on a gaming laptop, right? So I don't have a super amazing setup that makes everybody's desk looks like an airport traffic control, right? That's what I call it. People with elaborate setups, you know, like 3 screens, two CPUs, and like a microphone hanging from the sky. I call it the airport traffic control setup. Yeah, and it's not that I want to hate on it, because on the long run, I was kind of thinking I want to do that too, you know.
Yeah, no,
But-
I'm.
Yeah. So yeah, if I were to wake up as a famous VTuber, right, and basically with my previous knowledge still intact, I basically want to check out how they set up their streams. You know, what do they use, or not just what programs, what hardware do they use, basically in general, so I can use it as a point of reference.
Check your
Because
setups.
I am the kind of person who, I think you've heard this before. If you explain things to me in great detail, I probably will be lost in translation. Okay. But if you show me something as you are explaining, then I'll be like, so that's how you do it.
Yeah.
And then I'll
my experience.
probably try to do the same thing pretty much. So yeah. So when everybody says, "Go," when you set these things up, you need to connect this port into that port, and you need to put 3 screens just like this, and I'll be like, "Huh." But if they show me which cable to put in where directly in front of me, I actually can remember all of that, and I'll be doing the same thing as I get home, basically.
You learn you learn like a real boomer then, Anthony.
It's pretty much a case of a monkey see monkey do, basically.
Yeah, no, I credit. I learn by, I'm a visual learner, right, chat? People know about that. Hey, my goodness, thank you so much for the raid, Cordiux. Thank you for making the Nut City your last of the night. Oh my goodness, everybody, once again, please check out the amazing Gold Guardian on the socials. They've been so wonderful to answer many questions for up, and then some extra. Hello, Saint. Todo bien? Yes, todo muy bien. Thank you so much for the raid. Muchas gracias. Oh, now comes the time where you are going to ask a trivia to our next future guest. Do you need some time to think of a question? It can be from heartfelt to silly to fun.
I have one actually.
Oh, let me type it down.
Yeah. If you are a giant robot, what would you call your finisher?
Ooh.
Your finishing move.
My God.
That's the one. That's the one.
What would you call your finisher? Oh my God, that's such a fun one. I'm what you call creatively bankrupt. so I don't have ideas.
No,
I
don't
probably
talk
would.
about that. With all this setup you have, there's no way you're going to be creatively bankrupt. No.
Trust me, I thought I was a creative person until I became a VTuber, and I'm like, what is my brand? What is a brand? Wait, I have to become my own boss? Wait, hold on, I have to promote myself? How do I do? I have to design my own VTuber? How do I do all these things? And oh my goodness, thank you yet again for another raid. Thank you, Nero and Gran.
Welcome again, Raiders. But yeah, I can relate to that. It's basically, but in my case, it's more like I didn't think I would get this far. Now what? That
Exactly.
kind of thing,
That's a vibe. That's a vibe and a half, honestly.
When I first started,
Mm-hmm.
I thought if I just have 5 viewers every day, I'll be more than happy. But then I broke like 10 viewers, 20 viewers, and now I'm just like, okay, that is actually more than what most indie VTubers struggle with. I didn't think I would get this far. What?
Oh my god, that's
This is
crazy.
no.
It's a feeling. It's a very
Why?
unique feeling to it.
Yeah. What do I
Yeah.
do?
Brand doesn't matter. Just the vibes and the gram. Like, oh my goodness. You think so? You think so? Well, I'm trying my best to do it. And now, speaking of brand, I'm trying to think of like a good like attack for a giant robot Sane. And I feel like I want to yell something that sounds powerful, and it has to be more than one word. It's got to be like 2 or 3 combined, because I love stupidly long names in attacks when they're yelled out in anime.
That's the entire point.
Yeah.
If it doesn't have a long name, and if it doesn't have a very silly connotation behind it,
Yes.
and if you want to go a little more turbo weep, right? It also needs to have do you know the term Japanglish?
Japanglish. English. Pretty much. Yeah. I know about it. Breath of Fire. That's actually a messenger. English. Yeah, I know.
But at the same time, if you want to go turbo, we put English in there.
English.
Turbo.
I love it. I love the sounds. I even have like some in my soundboard that's like Yu-Gi-Oh attacks or anything like that. Because I love when people just yell stuff like, "Oh, Reno Basto, Astorium," and it's just so it's good energy. It's good energy. I like it.
I mean, the closest
Right.
example would be, remember how you mentioned about Gurren Lagann earlier, and then I think
That's
one
right,
of the
perfect.
attacks is called, and I think one of the attacks is called Giga Drill Breaker or something. But
Yeah,
then
I love
Japanese
it.
would go on and say Giga Drill Breaker.
Yeah,
And,
break, and then it's just like over the top, like funny noises
Yeah, it's
combined with epic
very-
noises.
it's very over the top, but yeah,
Mm.
that's all I can say.
Something like
Yep,
that.
that would-
You can have. I just want to have like.
Oh yeah, that's right on the money. That's right on the money.
I just want to have it. It's like, I go just having all the noises in there. Where's the other one? Oh my god, I have a. Is that the last one?
Not a single.
No, that's not a one. That's a different Yu-Gi-Oh sound.
I feel like I have heard that one somewhere before.
You probably have. It's just some Kaiba shenanigans, because I love Yu-Gi-Oh. I wish I got more time to play it. I've been playing a lot of it. You know what? I don't think I even asked you about like the games you play. That was like on the top of the VTuber question interview.
Okay.
Like that
Oh
was one of the
boy,
questions
okay.
here. Chad, what was
I
your
can
special
answer-
attack? Tell me your names.
I can answer that right now. Actually, I am a big
Ooh.
JRPG fan. Right. I like JRPGs mostly, and I think if people hear about Super Robot Wars, I actually started my VTuber career by playing that. Right now that you mention it, I need to remember to continue my Super Robot Wars playthrough, because I think it's abandoned. Yeah, although recently though, and this is coming from somebody you
Yeah.
know, who does not like movement shooters or FPSs in general, right? Like, I do used to play FPS as a younger child, like counter. I am from the Counter Strike 1.6 generation, by the way. That's when people
Oh my
ask
God.
me how old are you? Go, I am from the Counter Strike 1.6 generation.
Oh gosh, that's like that. That can tell your era. Well, like, what was your first console? Kind of question. That's like, yeah. When I tell people that my first console was the NES, my bones start going. They start making skeleton noises.
I have experienced the NES before, but the first console that really made it into my household was an actual PS1. Right. And with an actual PS1, the very first game I experienced was
Like this.
was Final Fantasy VII. And
Final Fantasy 7.
the thing is, with Final Fantasy VII, right? How do I put this? I have no idea about turn-based games back then as a child. So when you hand over a child with Final Fantasy VII, all he understands is button mashing.
Yeah, true.
So imagine button mashing in Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
And I have no idea how with the button mashing we actually managed to beat the Airbuster boss.
Oh,
For some reason.
yeah.
For some reason. After that, right?
Yeah.
I don't remember what happens after, basically, but yeah.
Oh yeah. I love Final Fantasy 7. It's a good game. So
Anyway,
I want to play
before I
one.
go off tangent as well, I mentioned movement shooters as well, because recently I am really into this movement shooter. And this is coming from somebody who hates movement shooters like Apex and Valorant, right? Because it's more like, man, I'm too old for this shit. You know how in the modern movement shooters everybody just zips and zooms everywhere. Yeah.
No.
This shooter called The Finals. Not sure if you've heard of it before. But
I don't think I have.
the movement and everything in there is so smooth that I can't believe I'm saying it. I like movement shooters because of this game. Yeah. So I could go on a whole tangent about how The Finals is the FPS that everybody should be playing, but I'm not going there.
You know what?
Because,
One quick question though. In between the topics of shooters, how do you feel about Fortnite though?
do not like it.
You said that with the most straight face in the galaxy. You didn't even blink. You didn't even like sigh. You didn't even whisper. You didn't even let the air vents out. You just straight up just like
I say this with 100% of confidence. I do not like it.
Wait, hold on. Let me see if I can. I have to imitate this. That's gonna be. No, there's a where is it? I know. Lost track. I was gonna be. I was gonna try to find a way to like lose my tracking so they can go into default mode. And it's like that's how you went right now. I said Fortnite. You were like. And you look at the screen. You said, "I do not like it." It's like it's just so funny. It was so.
Mama
Oh my
and
gosh.
when I say that I do not like it, I don't want to jump into the bandwagon as well. So, because I actually tried it too, just to see what is it all about. Only then, after I tried Fortnite, right, can I jump to the conclusion I don't like it. So basically, you. As an advice to some people, try it before you hate on it, basically.
Yes,
and this applies to a number of things. Okay, but if you just don't like the aesthetics from the very beginning, then and you don't want to try it, so it's fine, basically.
No, it's fine.
Me and a few friends used to joke about Fortnite, right? Being the, do you know those mall parks where parents put their children inside while the parents do about parent business?
Oh, like a babysitter.
No, like those mall parks, right? Not
Oh,
a babysitter. The mall parks with the slides and everything.
Oh, yeah.
That is usually next to a McDonald's or a KFC, and
Yeah.
parents just put their children in there, right? Where
Like the kid at playground.
where the children go back and forth from the playground to the table where they eat, and then they go back to the burger and get all their greasy fingers all over the slides and everything. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that's Fortnite. That's
That's Fortnite in a nutshell.
basically. Yeah.
Oh, God.
When Fortnite got more popular and the younger generation keep on going there, me and my friends celebrated because we used to play World of Warcraft a lot, right? Before one expansion happened to the point where I swore myself to never touch a Blizzard product in my entire life, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
No, it's not the major incident. It's because one of the expansions sucks, and I feel like I wasted my money, basically.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah,
But yeah, no, World of Warcraft was one of the difficult games for me to get into.
There is a surprising amount of younger children at the age of around 10 or 11 who shouldn't even be playing World of Warcraft, but they are somehow there because they were begging their parents to play the latest game. Then Fortnite comes along. It is much easier to set up compared to World of Warcraft. You can just click go in and play, and somehow we just realized the amount of noisy younger children in World of Warcraft decreased significantly.
Because of Fortnite?
Yes.
That's amazing. Yo, I didn't know about that fact. That's a wave. That's a chain of events.
It wasn't just me who think about that way. I asked about this to other people. To other people I know in other games, in other Warcraft servers as well, and they're like, yeah, somehow we don't see any more kids. I guess they all went to Fortnite. That kind of thing.
I think that's a good thing, though. I feel like that's kind of a good thing. It's like, oh my god, it's so much peaceful now. It's like, oh my god, we can breathe now. It's. Oh my goodness. And by the way, thank you for the follow, Jay Martin and KBD Kaiser. Appreciate you being here. Thank you for the compliments too.
Hello.
Oh, Martin. Hello.
Yeah, it's a viewer of mine. He's been there since the beginning.
Oh my god, that's lovely.
He's like the OG Gold Guardian viewer.
Farming the bee bugs. Oh my god, Excelsis. Shout outs to Excelsis as well. One of our previous guests this week. Let's go.
Farming V-Bucks, yes.
Farming the V-Bucks. Oh my gosh. But no, that was I didn't think about that. I didn't think about how Fortnite's existence was a chain of effect in events in a lot of other games. And I feel like that's kind of a good thing. We're not seeing Let's Kids in other games because Fortnite exists. Cool. I love it.
Yeah.
So don't put the googly eyes on me. I'll put him in Golden Guardian. I'm already put the googly eyes on there. No. That fits.
I mean, aren't you the one who? Oh my god! Now I have googly eyes. Hello everybody. My name is Gold Guardian. I have googly eyes now.
No, it's gone down.
How are you doing? ¿Cómo estás?
Your voice is just incredible, honestly.
Okay, I'll stop there.
I can't. You're laughing.
Before it gets a little too cringe, I'll stop there.
No, you're fine. It's a good way to like spread the humor, and it's good. You have good energy, and I love it. I've always appreciated you. Now, I do have to now officially, like, this was an amazing, this is pretty much like a double dose for everybody. It's the last interview of the week, and it was honestly fitting that we ended in a long note so that you all can get to know everything that happened in here. Anything else you want to say and share with us? GoldGuardian, what are your plans? Or if you're, what if you got anything going on at the moment?
If I got anything going on, well, as of this stream, we actually managed to reach 1,000 subs in YouTube.
Let's go!
Thanks.
Hey, hold on.
Thanks
Hold
to you.
on.
Thanks to
You know what that means?
Mhm.
I'm not forgetting.
So,
Rewind
yes.
this VOD.
No, you don't have to rewind it as well. But I'm just going to say that yes, there will be a Gold Guardian ASMR stream.
Are you gonna
Yeah.
what type of ASMR is it gonna be? Is it gonna be like
Good
encouraging,
question.
encouraging
Good question,
energy?
because good question, because when people says that when people ask what kind of ASMR stream that I'll be doing, the thing is, no, I will not be calling people baby girl. Not that kind of ASMR stream, right? But this is a long-running joke between me and Falco, right? Is that this goal? He once said, you would make a good narrator for the Discovery Channel.
That makes sense.
On the National Geographic Channel. You know? So I thought maybe if I'll just do ASMR, I'm going to pull out a random Wikipedia article, right? And started going like this. A barracuda is a large predatory ray fin fish known for its fearsome appearance and its ferocious behavior. It is a saltwater fish from the genus Pyrena, the only genus in this family of Spirenidae. You get the idea.
No. Oh my goodness, that was actually kind of flawless. You can do something like that, or chat. If you have any suggestions, go to Gold Guardian's channel and leave comments in there, so you can
I am
figure that
accepting
out.
suggestions. Yes.
You can give them some encouraging advice. Tell them that things are gonna be like great if you do. I feel like you can do that, but it's up to you. You don't want my no. You don't. You definitely do not want to hear or listen to Hugguero's suggestions.
Let's listen to it.
No. They may be my mod, but that doesn't mean that you have to listen to them.
Now you are making me even more curious. Now you are making me even more curious.
You're curious. Okay. What is your suggestions then? What is your suggestion?
Okay, that is a big
Call
no.
fate? You gotta call fate all of a sudden?
No, I read it in the chat, and I just say no.
No, just say no. Just stare at them coldly. No. You get close to them and say no.
Yeah, I will not do that.
No. Actually, I forgot to ask you about you to show us your toggles. Earlier you had like the mug on, and you had like some other expressions. Like, do you have anything else that you haven't showed us today? Your toggles on your Vtuber.
I can show you my sword.
Wait, hold on. Sword? Hello?
Not that kind of sword.
Oh,
say no, not that kind of sword. No.
I'm being scolded by Gold Guardian. I'm sorry. Alright. I'll let you show. I'll let you do the showcase. I'll let you do a showcase. Fine. Martin, don't laugh.
Okay, you know what? For the sake of content, let's do this. Hang on. Since Sane keeps on playing the sus tune, right? So I'm just going to say, Sane, you have been a very bad girl. I'll stop there.
You know, chat. Remember that that one throne listing with the Barbatus Gundam / Sane crossover. Yes.
When I say punishment, right? I meant, Sane, please help me do paperwork for the next 5 hours. Yeah, that's the kind of part I say.
Punishment.
Help me do desk and paperwork for the next 5 hours.
Help me do my taxes. Oh no, not the taxes.
Yeah, help me do it.
Do my taxes. It's like, oh no. No, okay. You don't sound too focused. No, I'm trying to. I'm doing my best to focus. I'm trying my best to focus, yeah, but it wasn't easy.
Yes.
That was a strong one. I was almost defeated.
The sword.
But this-
yes. It's this one.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll try to zoom out
Yeah.
a bit. It's
Yeah,
an
zoom out,
actual
zoom out.
sword. Yeah, this is the one that I showed in the teaser earlier. So there you go. I do have a giant sword, right? And it's definitely not the kind that you think of.
Yo, can you swing that?
And unfortunately, no. There's a limited budget there's a limited budget for the animation. Yeah.
Can you like untoggle it and toggle it? Does it look like a
Yeah, so it's basically like this, and then
swing?
There
My
we go.
brain's just doing like an automatic like sound effect. It almost sounds like a
yeah,
kind of
Yeah,
sound.
it's
It's so
all-
cool. It's so badass. Holy
it's
shit.
It's all thanks to my new Vtuber mom. She goes by Contra, right? And she does amazing rigging, by the way.
Woo! It looks amazing, honestly. Your model is like I now that I think about it, did I have any? I've had robotics. I have cybernetics. I had but the full, to the core essence mecha VTuber. You may be the first after like a long time, and I get it because they're a bit complicated to make.
Is that so? Well,
Yeah, they're a bit complicated, and artists will speak out loud about it's the mecha line. It's a bit complex for some people. Some people say that I fall into that category. They feel intimidated by my art, which is why
I'm not gonna lie. I've seen your what's the word for it? Character sheet, right? When I was looking around your art out of curiosity, and I can see why people get intimidated because there's a lot of mecha elements in there.
yeah. You're saying that you saw my reference sheet.
Yes. So I
Chat,
understood.
have you seen my
all the
reference sheet?
So I understood the mecha elements in a way. Yeah.
The sword. The sword. Some people are still like excited about the sword. Yeah, it's the sword.
So-
I'll be showing my reference sheet. Hold on. You can see it too in BTuber Studio.
Sure. Hang on.
Yeah, I can see it's very complicated. The mecha elements are too much.
Which is why I can see. Oh, yes, I saw this one.
Yes, it's complicated, especially around like the shoulders. Like a lot of lines. People think that it's mecha.
I think your way of saying too much and the way with how some of my chat is saying too much have very different meanings with it.
It's different. It's different, but
Yes.
yeah. But no. Once again, thank you for showing us the toggles. Thank you for showing. Do you have anything else you could to showcase?
Let's see. If
Or
it's
is it-
not the sword, then I have this.
Oh, you got a
for when I play
controller.
video
Oh, that's a
games.
pretty good one too.
Yes.
Loving it.
I do play with more of a mouse and keyboard actually, but you know the
Mhm.
controller is like the universal
Yeah, it's a
symbol of
standard.
gaming.
It's a standard.
Right, so,
I wish I had.
Oh,
I
yeah,
wish I
it's
added that to my.
so basically it's a controller, and then controller looks too small for such big hands. This is actually arranged for the size of a giant mecha, by the way. So
the
it's a big
controller.
controller.
You don't
Yeah.
have to battle. You just can just throw the controller on a city and it's destroyed immediately.
And then I have this for when I want to do things like make speeches or karaoke. But
You do karaoke. Oh my goodness.
I
Let's go.
say karaoke, but I am not a good singer. I am sorry.
Yo, you
I
know what I
just-
love singing? You know who I love to hear singing? Falco.
Falco is a good singer, right?
Yes, they are.
Some background story, right?
Yeah.
Falco and I came from the same hometown, right? And over there, he is the local karaoke champion. So that's why he was the local karaoke champion.
Hey yo, that's
yeah.
awesome.
And what else do I have to talk about? I have this. This is the Gunbuster pose. If you know what the Gunbuster anime
Yes,
is,
I love it.
Yes,
I love it. I love it. I that's like I said, I mentioned Gurren Lagann is my favorite anime of all time, and Gurren Lagann was pretty much like on the same line of like Die Buster and Gunbuster. Oh, basically like one giant. It feels like one giant universe, to be honest. It feels. It isn't, but it is. It feels like it. And they reference each other so much because it's the same artist and company.
This is also the part. This is also the part where I could go on to say things like,
Who the hell do you think I am?
there shall be no more horny in this point. That kind of thing.
You heard of that, chat? No more horny. It's over.
Unfortunate. Yeah. And there's this one, the coffee that I showed you earlier, right? So you've seen this already.
That's how you started the stream. Very fitting beginning. Honestly, like, oh, Same, why'd you bring me here? It's like,
Yeah. And there's this one.
Oh, that one's so good.
This is I should have used this sometime earlier, but I just forgot because I'm still in the midst of waking up. But yeah, this is how I see my chat, and today your chat.
Oh, hold on. I need to do something. I need to do something. Stay like that, please. Okay, hold on.
You want to do what? Oh.
I took a screenshot of Vtuber Studio. I'm posting this on Twitter later.
Share it to me later as well. But
I took a screenshot of Vtuber Studio.
Can I just say I don't think I've seen your model in full, but until you just scroll up, right, and you were showing things, and I was like, oh yeah, the model is really out there. Holy crap.
It's really out there. Like, look at it in full scale now.
Like, I'm not going to say much. I'm going to say those are in competition with arenas. I mean, what? Yes, I was about to say, I was about to ask, you may play the sus.
Right. Your wish has been granted. Look, it should be, if it were accurate size next to each other, I would probably be like, if it's like 90, how much was that, chat? 90 meters?
50 meters.
50 meters. 50 meters. So it would be like pretty much like the driver's side. I'm just gonna go crawl into your horn, your ears. I'm just gonna go inside of there and just like let myself into the seat. I'm gonna assume the it's here.
Yeah. The thing is, I don't exactly have a driver's seat, right? But I have seen VTubers try to put themselves on my shoulder and stuff, so that works too.
That's amazing. Yo, this is so good though. Oh, I'm liking this. What the hell? I took a screenshot of like miniature me on your shoulder, and it looks so good. 164 feet makes sense.
Yeah. What else do I have?
We are not worthy. Vika, hello.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
There's this one.
Yo, what the heck? That's amazing.
Yeah, this is the part where this is what was this called? The communicator? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna try and do something really cool. So I'm going to control your position. Oops.
Go for it.
All right. So wait, show model. Why is it? There we go. Let me see if I can get it spinning. However, I'm trying to zoom in and then increase my size. Why is it in front? Show model. That would be a little accurate in the front. Let's see. Buffering. Yeah, that seems about right. Imagine this is like the most giant code. Imagine if it would have started like this. like very accurate, just speaking right next to your face like that. That would have been really, really fun.
Yeah, we could probably set that up too, but I do apologize for appearing too close to the streaming time.
No, you're good. You're good. You're fine. we had to make do to show like the a different kind of scale, but this is a bit more like accurate on VTuber side, and it's the first time that I do something like this.
Yeah.
Calling the Ranger a league. Hello. That's such a cool effect. They did an amazing job with this model, honestly. It's really good. It stands the test of time. How long ago was this made?
It's not even a few months actually.
Oh no!
I think it's just since August this year.
You don't want to see what happened on the stream just now. I don't think you felt that. Chat, I don't think they felt that. I don't think they felt that.
I actually saw that.
You saw that? Oh no! Why would you do that? Why would you do that, Agrello? Why would you do that? You can't. Kirby's too big for Kirby to eat.
I saw that, and I kind of have a disturbing image in my head right now. Thank you, Grillo.
Oh God, what have you done?
That image of Kirby absolutely going to town with one of my horns will forever now be etched in my mind, and I can't get out of it.
Oh God. Okay, let me bring you back to the size.
No, we are going to have to cleanse this. This is the part where I say, Satan, I'll see you in your room later.
Excuse me?
Oh, welcome, Raiders.
Oh yeah, welcome Raiders. How you doing, everybody? Hello, Aka. Welcome in. My name is Cybernetic Between from that city, and I'm here today, joined by the wonderful Gold Guardian. Please check him out. Introduce yourself too.
Greetings. My name is Gold Guardian. I'm a giant robot VTuber from the far fringes of space. Nice to meet you.
Aw, thank you. And hello there. It's a pleasure to see you here. Thank you so much for the rate. Let me give you. Oh my gosh, I'm so honored to see you here. Your stream was wonderful. And of course, as always, to the Raiders, thank you for making the city your last stop of the night. Tons of fun. Yeah, I just finished trying out Half-Life. Ooh, I gotta try out that game someday. I heard that it was free on the Steam.
Whenever somebody says Half-Life, I feel very old.
I have half a life right now, honestly.
Yeah. What else? I got this one too, by the way. This is
notes?
my no. This is my actually. You know.
Thank you. Oh my god, it's so clever. It's so good. Damn, yeah, put a lot of creativity into this. So much expression.
But yes, this is also me. This is also me taking notes. Taking notes from you as well. Going So this is basically going So Sane is this much of a sus. Got it. Understandable. Right. So we'll keep it in mind. That kind of thing.
This much of it. Oh my gosh. No, it's golden content. Yeah.
Yeah. The next time we collab, I'll make sure to try to match your unhinged personality as well.
You don't need to. If anything, I feel like some people love like the clash of personalities, like the contrast of energy is always a fun one.
Yeah,
it's those energies override. Bye. Shut up.
But yeah, when I first started, right, I was thinking maybe, amongst all the sus VTubers, right, maybe I should try to be the one who is more wholesome and say so, right?
Yeah.
But at the same time, it can't be helped when it occasionally appears, Plus, I don't want to make people uncomfortable because even though they have a little bit of sus in their personality, I don't want to make them uncomfortable by saying I don't do that. So I also try to match the energy of the people I'm collabing with. Like if they are, like, you gotta see how off tangent can this person be, and how off tangent do I have to be to match that? in a sense. Yeah.
No, it's
Which is-
understandable. And I at some point I thought about the same thing. Despite what you probably believe, if you look at my first like model what I had when I started VTubing, it was surprisingly safe. So hell, I didn't even have a bottom half of the body, so there was like no opportunity to be sus unless someone was really creative and jump into hoops.
The one with the orange hair, right?
It had orange hair, but maybe you're referring to the Neo Sane, which is the previous one to this one. I had an older one that didn't have a bottom half of the body.
Okay, then I do not know this one.
Yeah, don't worry, it's all right. And I thought, hey, it's just a very casual model. It's a very super simple. And, oh my god, what is happening? That is terrifying. I don't know how that happened. A redeem got used. Thank you for the bits.
Terrifying?
Oh, they're gonna see it now. Disturbing.
I don't remember seeing that episode from Ed, and Eddie, but
you're scaring them. You're scaring them, Hugwell. Oh, well, yeah. No, I was saying, at the beginning, I wanted to be all about the news, all about talking about like commentary, and it's not like I am excessively like sus. I like to be chaotic, but also cozy. That's my current vibe. And the chaotic also brings like opportunities, like you said.
You managed that just well. Yeah.
Chaotic cozy. That's my energy, honestly.
Chaotic cozy. Yes, I think you managed it just well.
Yeah. That's pretty much my energy in a nutshell. But yeah. Speaking of energy, mine is going down and I need to take my medicine. And this has been an amazing stream. It's been going on for 3 hours now. The timer is like running.
Yeah. Are you going to be okay? I'm sorry though.
No, it's fantastic. I know that it is starting with the day over there for you, but for me, it's almost midnight. I may stream more later, but I'm gonna take a little break, and I'm gonna send you all. I'm gonna do a raid. I'm not sure if you're familiar, so
I forgot.
I'm gonna pick the raid if you don't mind, or would you like to pick a raid for someone?
To pick a raid from someone.
Yeah. Do you have any mutuals you would like to raid? I was thinking of raiding fellow lover of robot Helmchan.
I know Helmchan.
Yeah, we were in the collab with the
yes. I remember. I thought she was amusing.
Oh my god. Esto va a ser épico, papus.
Falco is streaming right now.
Oh wait, actually, yeah, you're right. Hey, hold on, let me check my list. Oh yeah, but both are amazing. So Falco streaming. Let's show some love towards Falco. Then. Oh my gosh.
I got to show love to my buddy.
Oh yeah, no, important. I was just checking real quick over here because I gotta go take him a quick restroom break, and I also get some dinner. And yeah, let me see if Falco right now they're multi-streaming. Check them out, everybody. Falco Akataka. And they're doing a hand cam stream. They're showing. They're doing unboxings. And
they're
oh my god,
unboxing and an improv karaoke stream.
Oh,
so yeah, we were just talking about how Falco is an amazing singer, right? So for those who want to see it, well, yeah. Also,
yeah. Please stick around to check them out as well.
Your viewers are going off tangent with the readings.
They are going crazy right now. I super appreciate it. We apparently reached the goal that was set for this week. Thank you for the 5,000 biddies. Thank you.
Yay.
I super appreciate it, honestly. Oh my god. Oh, okay, that's getting chaotic right there. And then let's begin the raid. Way too chaotic. Let's go. Thank you for the bits. Thank you, Papas. And also thank you, Hot Grillo. Thank you so much for everybody who stopped by here. And special shout outs to all the lovely VTubers that I know and love very much that have been stopping by here too. Because I've seen lots of familiar faces too. Thank you. And thank you for the raiders. There was a lot of you. I was gonna say any last words. It sounds like a threat. Any final things you want to say towards the stream?
Sure, I do have one. This is something that I use on another person's stream as well. All right. always remember to wear protection. And by protection, I mean heavy armor. Heavy armor. Heavy armor.
Okay, fine. I think I played the sound too fast. Sorry, I didn't mean to. I misunderstood the assignment.
No, that is intentional. I think you get a joke there. I love how you play that sound like the moment where I say you know. But yeah,
Perfectly timed. Okay, fine. I guess I understood the assignment.
you understood the assignment just fine.
All right. Hey, oh my God! Please, once again, one final time, check out Gold Guardian on their socials. Thank you for all for being here tonight. It means a whole lot. I will be doing more stream this week, more VTuber interviews, and more lovely people so you can meet across the net city and all sides of it. Yes. Thank you, super friends, for being here. Let's go and raid the amazing Falco Akataka. Is it called the Red Wing VTuber?
Yes.
Red Wing. Let's go. Okay.
Red
Now
Wing VTuber,
I set up some raid messages. I'll set them up right here. Make sure to copy and paste this. You can or you can create your own. You know what? Let's create our own raid message real quick. Super robot. Let's see, robot. Super robot raids. Super robot. Gold and Sane raid. Let's copy.
Yeah, super.
There you go. You can do these. You can add emotes to it. You can do anything you want in there. And yeah, we got 10 more seconds left. Everybody, go check out the socials and give this video a like too on YouTube. Have a good night, everybody.
Yeah, thank you so much for tonight. Right. And perhaps see you guys in the next collab. Who knows?
Okay, bye-bye.
Goodbye.
All right. And end of stream. There, I click stop on my side. Boop, boop. On the YouTube side as well. And that's a wrap.